to South Lafourche High School's 2022 homecoming festivities. Ms. Samantha Lagarde, principal of South Lafourche High School, accompanied by her administrative team, Ms. Anne Robert, Ms. Jessica LeBlanc, Ms. Allison Chasson, and Ms. Angie Guidry, will join us in tonight's festivities. The administration, faculty, staff, and student body would especially like to welcome back the 2012 graduates who are returning to celebrate their 10-year reunion.
Yeah, drinking Sprite like a champ all game long. Who that is?
Also, please welcome back the graduates of 2002 for their 20-year reunion.
2012, Arnold's good year was 29, so his last year was 11, so that'd be all the seniors on his last team.
We would also like to welcome the graduates of 1992 for their 30-year reunion.
That would be around the time, as long as coaching girls basketball, yeah, that'd be around that time.
Please welcome the graduates of 1982 for their 40-year reunion. And lastly, the class of 1972 celebrating their 50th year graduation. It's great to have you all back.
Okay, well, yeah, right whenever I got in the car about 30 minutes ago, I tried it. I got my game at 7, and then we do a post-game show for about 45 minutes after. And then you'd be awake at like 10:15, 10:30, something like that. Okay. No. Yes, sir. Sounds good. Okay, they've already been sent or you're about to send? Okay. Yeah, sounds good. Thank you, bud. Guess who that was? Hey, Dylan? Guess who that was that was just hunting me down? Oh, you. My bad.
Ladies and gentlemen, please direct your attention to the visitor side of the field where our homecoming court will be presented. All of our homecoming court members are students of the senior class of 2023. One of these young ladies will be crowned Homecoming Queen 2022, and one of these gentlemen will be named our 2022 Homecoming King in minutes.
Please welcome our first maid, Miss Pere. She is the daughter of Jada and Abel Burr. Her father is escorting her tonight. Paris is a member of the varsity volleyball and tennis teams, student leader for Tarpons for Christ, and a member of the Pride of South Lafourche marching Tarpon band. She enjoys playing the piano, doing anything artsy, and eating anything with chocolate in it. Her plans are to continue her education to become a pediatric nurse. Paris's escort is Mr. Hayden Colley. Hayden is the son of Celeste and Jace Colley. Hayden is a member of the Tarpon football, basketball, and baseball teams. He enjoys playing golf and spending time with friends and cutting grass with scissors. Hayden plans to attend Nicholls State University, majoring in engineering. Court members Ms. Paris Berg and Mr. Hayden Colley.
The second homecoming maid is Miss Evelyn Claire Cantu. She is the daughter of Penny and Derek Cantu. She is being escorted by her father. Evelyn enjoys hanging out with friends, taking naps with her dog Rosie, and watching Disney movies with Connor Chasson. She is a co-captain for the South Lafourche cheer team, member of National Honor Society, and FBLA. Her plans are to attend LSU, majoring in biology, to become a pediatrician. Evelyn's escort is Mr. Connor James Chasson. Connor is the son of Dr. Darby and Nicole Chasson. Connor is also a member of the Pride of South Lafourche Strongland, vice president of the 4-H club, as well as captain of the Tarpon swim team. He enjoys cooking and watching Disney movies with Evelyn Cantu. His plans include attending Nicholls State University, majoring in culinary arts. Senior court members, Miss Evelyn Cantu and Mr. Connor Chasson.
Our next homecoming maid is Miss J.C. Renee Sheremy. J.C. is the daughter of Rowdy and Daphne Sheremy. J.C.'s father is her escort tonight. J.C. is serving as co-captain for the SL cheer team, members of the Tarpon swim team, and Tarpon student council. She enjoys spending time with her family and friends, shopping and spending her allowance on loaded teas from Almost Heaven. She plans to attend Delgado and pursue a degree in X-ray technology. JC's escort is Mr. Jack Thomas Chasson. Jack is the son of Dr. Darby and Nicole Chasson. He is a member of the football, baseball, and soccer teams, as well as a member of 4-H Club and Tarpon Student Council. He enjoys watching movies, long walks on the beach, and watching LSU football with his dad. He plans to continue his education and pursue a career in law in the state of Texas. Court members, Ms. J.C. Sherby and Mr. Jack Chasson.
Next is our homecoming maid, Miss Yoslyn Cruz Gamez. Yoslyn is the daughter of Yenny Gamez and Danilo Cruz, and her mother is escorting her tonight. Yoslyn is a member of the Pride of South Lafourche Tarpon Band, an officer in both the National Honor Society and Math and Science clubs. Yoslyn enjoys spending time with her family and friends, taking long walks to watch the sunset, and enjoys reading in her free time. Her future plans include continuing her education and obtaining a degree in finance. Yoslyn's escort is Mr. Gavin Como. Gavin is the son of Mark and Rebecca Como. He is a drum major in the South Lafourche Tarpon Band, senior class president, and president of the Math and Science Club. He enjoys learning new things, public speaking, and shredding on the guitar with Ross Rogery. After Gavin graduates, he plans to study architectural engineering at Texas A&M in order to design theme parks. Court members, Ms. Yoslyn Cruz Gamez and Mr. Gavin Como.
Our next homecoming maid is Miss Addison Claire Curo. She's the daughter of Jess and Angel Curo, and Addison's father is escorting her tonight. Addison is a member of the South Lafourche varsity volleyball and softball teams. She is student council president, class reporter, and a member of the National Honor Society. She enjoys shopping, sleeping, and spending time with family and friends. Addison's goals are to attend Nicholls State University, majoring in pre-med. Addison's escort is Mr. Jacob Joseph Curo. Jacob is the son of Brian and Susan Curo. Jacob is a member of the varsity Tarpon football, basketball, and baseball teams. He enjoys spending time with his girlfriend Kendall, playing golf, and watching the NFL all Sunday afternoons with his dad, complaining about their fantasy teams. Jacob plans to attend Nicholls State University to major in education and eventually coach. Court members, Ms. Addison Curo and Mr. Jacob Curo.
Homecoming maid, Miss Daniela Michelle Galicia. She is the daughter of Ivan and Ureli Galicia, and her father is her escort tonight. Daniela is the National Honor Society president, soccer captain, and a member of the student council. She loves spending time with friends and family, working out, and reading. Daniela's plans include furthering her education and securing a career where she can travel the world. Daniela's escort is Mr. Nick Falgu. Nick is the son of Paul and Katina Falgu. He is a member of the South Lafourche swim team and captain of the marching Tarpon Band drum line. Nick enjoys listening to music, teaching kids how to swim, and performing with the Tarpon Band. His plan after graduation is to continue his education, majoring in accounts, to become a licensed CPA. Court members, Ms. Daniela Galicia and Mr. Nick Falco.
Our next homecoming maid is Ms. Jenna Renee Guidry. She's the daughter of Rochelle and Lloyd Guidry Jr., and her father is escorting her tonight. Jenna is a member of National Honor Society, Student Council, and a member of the Tarpon swim team. She enjoys shopping and being with family and friends, and going on dates with Josh. Her future plans are to attend Nicholls State, pursuing a degree in speech pathology. Jenna's escort is Mr. Hayden Mikhail Gauger. Hayden is the son of Rusty and Jamie Gauger, Andrea Gauger, and Chad Townsley. He is the National Honor Society Vice President, Student Council Historian, Math and Science Club Vice President, and a member of the track and field team. He enjoys going to the gym, playing video games, and collecting antiques. He plans to attend Nicholls State University and become extremely wealthy. Court members, Ms. Jenna Guidry and Mr. Hayden Gauger.
Our next homecoming maid is Miss Ada Claire Lafourche. She is the daughter of Bonnie and Shane Lafourche, who is escorting her tonight. Ada is a Tarponet captain, parliamentarian of National Honor Society, and a member of the South Lafourche Band. Ada enjoys spending as much time as possible with her godchild, Elliot, shopping, and taking naps. Ada plans to attend Nicholls for her pre-law degree, continue on to LSU to become a lawyer. Ada's escort is Mr. Ethan Gisclair. Ethan is the son of Elizabeth and Brad Sheremy. He is a member of the Tarpons soccer and tennis teams, as well as the Tarpon band. Ethan likes to cook, hang out with friends, and attend band competitions. He plans to attend ULL to major in kinesiology. Court members, Ms. Ada Lafourche and Mr. Ethan Gisclair.
Our next homecoming maid is Miss Gracie Catherine Lafourche. She is the daughter of Robbie and Jamie Lafourche, and her father is her escort tonight. She is a member of National Honor Society and the Math and Science Club, and the pride of South Lafourche Marching Tarpon Band. Gracie enjoys spending time with her boyfriend, family and friends, binge-watching TV shows, and taking long naps. She plans to attend college to pursue a career in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. Gracie's escort is Mr. Scott Anthony Guidry. Scott is the son of Malco and Beverly Guidry and Paul and Jamie Guidry. Scott is a member of the Tarpons for Christ. He enjoys reading, spending money, and going to Starbucks with his bestie, Emmy Carrier. His future plans include majoring in pre-med at LSU. Court members, Ms. Gracie Lafourche and Mr. Scott Guidry.
Our next homecoming maid is Miss Lonnie Lynn Angel Larill. She is the daughter of Nicole and Lonnie Larill, and her father is escorting her tonight. She is the captain of the Royals dance team, member of Student Council, and Tarpons for Christ. Lonnie Lynn enjoys spending time with friends and family, being fashionably late, and dancing, making memories with the Royals. Her plans include attending Nicholls State University to become a pediatric nurse. Lonnie Lynn's escort is Mr. Braden Perez. He is the son of Chris and Ryan Tangeron and Kurt Perez. Braden is a member of the National Honor Society, cross-country team, and volunteers throughout the community. He enjoys playing video games and running. Braden plans to attend LSU, majoring in pre-med. Court members, Miss Lonnie Lynn Larill and Mr. Braden Perez.
Our next homecoming maid is Miss Mallory Renee Pierce. She is the daughter of Thomas and Wendy Pierce, and Mallory's father is escorting her tonight. She is a member of the Tarpon volleyball and softball teams, secretary of the senior class, and a member of the student council. She enjoys spending time with family, friends, and especially her godchild, Charlie, being in the student section and shopping. Her future plans include attending the University of Louisiana at Lafayette, majoring in kinesiology. Mallory's escort is Mr. Ross Daniel Roderick. He is the son of Tommy and Danielle Roderick. Ross is a member of the Pride of South Lafourche Marching Tarpon Band, cross country, and teacher at Justin Jeremy's Karate Academy. He enjoys shredding on the guitar with Gavin, playing video games, and training to become the next Chuck Norris. Ross plans to obtain a degree in criminal justice from Southeastern to become a crime scene investigator. Court members Ms. Mallory Pierce and Mr. Ross Roderick.
Our next homecoming maid is Miss Kinsley Rose Lee Taylor. She is the daughter of Clayton and Raynon Taylor, and Kinsley's father is escorting her tonight. She is a 4-year member of the varsity cheer team, serving as captain, student council member, and senior class representative. She enjoys iced coffee runs, watching How the Grinch Stole Christmas, and participating in competitive dance. Her plans are to attend Nichols State, majoring in health sciences, continuing her education to become a radiology technician, specializing in mammography. Kinsley's escort is Mr. Luke Sanamo. Luke is the son of Scott and Celeste Sanamo. He is a member of the South Lafourche football and baseball teams, as well as National Honor Society. He enjoys playing sports, hanging out with friends, and winning fantasy football. He plans to attend the University of Louisiana at Lafayette, where he will graduate with a degree in mechanical engineering. Court members Miss Kinsley Taylor and Mr. Luke Sanamo. Our young escorts for tonight are Miss Sophia Josette Bedros, Mr. Mason Tate Sheremy, and Miss Rebecca Jean Sheremy. Miss Sophia is the 5-year-old daughter of Chandler and Shelley Bedros. She is in kindergarten at North LaRose Elementary. Sophia dances at the Dance Works Center in Cutoff. She loves to read books, travel, and swim with her cousins in Texas. Sophia wants to be a doctor during the week and an airplane pilot over the weekend so she can travel all the world. Mr. Mason is the 5-year-old son of Bryce and Megan Sheremy. He attends Cutoff Elementary. Mason likes to play basketball, baseball, and participate in Awana. He enjoys hunting, fishing, and farming. Mason wants to grow up to be a hunter so he can bring meat for people to eat. Miss Rebecca is the 5-year-old daughter of Jerica and Gregory Sheremy. She attends Cutoff Elementary. She loves to draw, play outside, and pet her horse. Rebecca wants to be a police officer and firefighter. Escorts Miss Sophia Bedros, Mr. Mason Sheremy, and Miss Rebecca Sheremy. We would like to also welcome back our 2021 Homecoming King, Kendall Smith, and Queen, Elena Ashman. Elena is the daughter of Jerry and Amy Ashman. She is attending Nichols State University and majoring in speech and language pathology. Kendall is the son of Robbie and Sheila Smith. He is attending the University of Louisiana at Lafayette, majoring in mechanical engineering. Welcome back, Kendall and Elena.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of these 12 young ladies is about to be crowned the 2022 Homecoming Queen. Miss Paris Berg, Miss Evelyn Cantu, Miss J.C. Sheremy, Miss Yoselyn Cruz Gamez, Miss Addison Curall, Miss Daniela Galicia, Miss Jenna Guidry, Miss Ada Lafourche, Miss Gracie Lafourche, Miss Lonnie Lynn Larrill, Miss Mallory Pierce, and Miss Kinsley Taylor. And now the 2022 Homecoming Queen is Miss Kinsley Taylor. Crowning Miss Taylor is Miss Samantha Lagarde, principal of South Lafourche High School. Taylor is the daughter of Clayton and Raynon Taylor. Congratulations, Kinsley. Ladies and gentlemen, one of these 12 men will be crowned 2022 Homecoming King. Mr. Hayden Kale, Mr. Connor Chasson, Mr. Jack Chasson, Mr. Gavin Como, Mr. Jacob Curo, Mr. Nick Falgu, Mr. Hayden Gauger, Mr. Ethan Gisclair, Mr. Scott Guidry, Mr. Braden Perez, Mr. Ross Rodrigue, Mr. Luke Sanamo. And now the 2022 Homecoming King is Mr. Ross Rodrigue. Crowning Mr. Rodrigue is Ms. Samantha Lagarde, principal of South Lafourche High School. Ross is the son of Tommy and Danielle Rodrigue. Congratulations, Ross. Our Homecoming 2022 Homecoming King and Queen are Ross Rodrigue and Kinsley Taylor. Congratulations. Parents of the King and Queen, please join us on the track.
Time doesn't stop, and the world keeps spinning. Community, culture, and communications, the powerful circle that connects us together. We're creating the next evolution, a network built for every possibility, moving faster than ever before, streaming us forward into the future. And the revolution is closer than you think. RTC, ETEL, and Vision are now Rev. New name, same company.
Heads it is. Truck, you call right? They want to toss. They going to?
We don't know.
We know South Lafourche won the toss. We don't know if they're getting the ball or not, but there's no one there to go and answer to the official.
Until we'll defer.
All right, Tarpon Nation.
Oh, no, defer. They're going to get the ball in the second half. You're going to get the ball in the first half? They got to kick from the clock. Okay?
Tonight,
Get over here.
homecoming.
I sure hope that DJ Truck the truck on what did Truck gets the front? I think I got hired or fired. So Truck won the toss and deferred. Morgan City will get the ball to start the game.
This is a first for broadcasting.
The Tarpons take the field.
As Ken Freelander would say good night, Truck. Good night.
Boy, we've never seen that before. The Tarpons will be kicking it away.
Now watch Coach Young's and go send his guys out for the coin toss.
The Tarpons just ran through the tunnel. We're going to have the national anthem here.
Did Truck make the right call?
We'll find out. I know this. Make the right call. Go to Advanced Eye Institute, Dr. Darby Chassaw. We'll find out a little later in the ball game if Truck made the right decision. He deferred. Give the ball to the Tigers.
And look, Coach Young and his staff, they're like, what just happened?
Let's pause for our pregame prayer here in Galliano.
In our communities tonight.
Dear Heavenly Father, we gather here as a community to support our teams, the homecoming court, and the alumni today. We thank you for this day and this opportunity to come together to do this, Lord. Fill our hearts with good sportsmanship and respect for the opposing team. Let our actions and our words lead in a way that is pleasing to you. We pray for our coaches, the ones on the sidelines, and those in the stands, and the safety of the players, Lord. We also pray for the ones who can't be here today and that are fighting for our freedom. Again, we thank you for this amazing opportunity to come here today to share good memories with friends and family. In your holy name, amen.
Please remain standing as we honor our American flag. The colors are presented tonight by the South Lafourche JROTC Tarpon Battalion Color Guard under the direction of Cadet Second Lieutenant Josiah Bird. Tonight's colors are presented by Cadet Second Lieutenant Josiah Bird, Cadet Sergeant Thomas LeVay, Cadet Private First Class Frederick Bell, and Cadet Private Laney Johnson. Our national anthem will be performed by the Pride of Lafourche Marching Tarpon Band.
Let's rock and roll. Morgan City will get the football first. It is pretty full on the home side. It is very sparse on the visiting side. I actually was counting during the national anthem, about 45, 50 people out on that side. The Tigers will get the ball first because Truck said the Tarpons are deferring during the coin toss. So that means that Emilio Amaro and the crew will be on the field. The Tarpons will be kicking from LaRose to Golden Manor, left to right.
Coach Young said he's going to come out passing the ball. Morgan City, I think they're going to try and pass the ball. This can be for a very long game. But this season, Casey, we attempted 176 passes, and we rushed the ball for 168 times. So we threw the ball overall more than what we passed. But our opponents passed for only 78 times and rushed for 179. So 100 times more. They ran the ball. Wow. They passed.
And one thing I also noticed there is the Tarpons have ran more plays than the opponents because the opponents have scored on 2 and 3 plays.
And our rush average, we rush for 3 yards a carry, but our opponents almost 8 yards.
Yeah, that's not sustainable. Amaro's got it on the tee. Right at 7 o'clock. It's homecoming night. 2 teams that are hungry for a district win. We are underway with a little pop-up kick that'll be fielded at the 28-yard line by Anthony Bourgeois. Working across the field, cutting inside, bouncing outside. How far is he going to run? He's going to be shoved out at the 47-yard line, so it'll be good opening field position for the Morgan City Tigers.
You know, a couple of missed tackles on the opening kickoff right there for the Tarpons.
We got a new roster for South Lafourche, and I was wondering, man, why the heck did they give us this? I noticed why, but they've got all the freshmen listed here. So that's good. We'll be able to shout out everybody. 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. The Morgan City Tigers will take over. See one of those freshmen on the field right now, and Draven Hughes will be lined up in the slot. Tigers in a shotgun set. Strong side of the field to the left. Quarterback Mancuso throws it in, complete and intercepted. The Tarpons are going to work it down to the 40-yard line. It was off the receiver's hands.
Intercepted by number 18.
And intercepted by Terrence Pere. First career interception for the freshman. That a boy, T. Boy, that's going to make me choke up. I coached that kid since he was 4 years old in Pere basketball. And my guy Terrence Petrie with an interception on the first snap of the game. That a boy, T.
Yeah, nice job on a tip drill by Terrence.
You wonder why you play the younger guys? That's why the younger guys could play. Now the Tigers will take, or excuse me, the Tarpons will take over with Ogeron in there. 1st and 10, in the gun. Straight drop. Throwing it down the seam. Cural's got it. And he's going to be wrapped up at the 45-yard line. Gain of about 15. Golden Motors first down for South Lafourche. Pitch and catch. Carson looked pretty good there. Cural was a little high, but he corralled it and worked his way up the field.
Yeah, nice job by Cural. Ball hit him in the hands. Kind of bounced out a little bit, but he held on to a good concentration.
1st and 10 at the Tiger 45-yard line. Tarpons trying to take advantage after the turnover. Trips to the right. Ogeron will roll out. Looking to throw. He's going to run himself. He's got a nice gain. Hit and dropped at the 40-yard line. Gain of about 5, maybe 6.
Yeah, that's one thing we missed the past few times. We're a gain of 6 right there. Carson's ability to just tuck the ball and run. Quick decision.
He's in the backfield with Caden Angelette. Angelette missed last week, didn't he, with a flu bug, was it?
I think so. I know he missed the JV game.
So. 2nd and 4, Angelette going in motion. Ogeron on a straight drop. Under a little pressure. Now he's flushed out. He's going to look to run. He's got a nice gain. 35, 30, 25, drop near the 20-yard line. Welcome back, Carson Ogeron. It's a nice gain and a Golden Motors first down. The Tarpons in the red zone.
Where the ball was spotted at was at the 35, I believe, huh?
Yeah. So nice
15-yard gain.
Be a red zone possession for South Lafourche. They've got to go the 20 yards now. Morgan City got the ball first. Interception by Petrie has led us to this. Ogeron under center. Play action, rolls out. We'll throw it to the sidelines. Caught by Berg, making a man miss. He's dropped at the 3. A 17-yard gain from Ogeron to Camden Berg.
Nice job of Ogeron rolling out to his right. Good route by Berg.
And look, you could just see the things that Ogeron does with his legs, bootlegging and running. Actually, he's going to go take a breather. Josh Mack's going to come in with the heavy set. I see Demas Price. I see Miles Stelter. Mack will be under center. Tarpon will try to jam this ball down their throat here. I-form set. Now they'll make it an unbalanced set. Mack will toss it out to Jarvis. Jarvis will cut in, and it's a 3-yard touchdown run. Caden Jarvis, the Tarpons on the board.
Yeah, Tarpons went unbalanced to the left, just pitched to the left side. Morgan City never adjusted. Pretty easy touchdown for Jarvis.
So, Coach, just clear opts to defer. The Tarpons get the turnover and the points.
Well, I was getting ready to say MVP of the first drive.
Right, little technical difficulty.
Great decision to defer.
Caden Jarvis with a Tarpon
He just
touchdown.
knew our defense was going to get the ball.
Play before, good
Tarpons are
reception
going
by
for 2.
Camden Berg.
Extra point issues have been a thing throughout the course of the year.
And in case you
so
didn't
Coach Young's
notice,
saying, you know what?
Ogeron is back in the house.
Let's go ahead and try to get this extra point the hard way through the 2-point try. In the gun, Ogeron will hand it away. Nothing happened, and Jarvis got thrown for a loss. So the Tarpons lead 6-0, 9:12 to go in the opening quarter. We'll be back in 1 minute here on KLEB.
With 9:12 in the first quarter. Amaro set to kick for the Tarpons.
5-play scoring drive. And here's the kick. It's a wobbly kick that'll be fielded by the same guy. That is Bourgeois. Across the 30, picking through the 35. Now he's hitting stacked up and dropped at the 36.
Return.
He had better coverage, but
the Tigers will get the ball on the 35-yard line.
So 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Morgan City got the ball first, coughed it up. Tarpons made him pay. That's their second opportunity at it here. Number 9, Thomas Mancuso, the Tigers quarterback. He is a 10th grader. We're going to have to be dealing with him for a little while. Mancuso will be in the gun. Jaquan Gray is the tailback. Ball right in the middle of the field. He'll hand it to Gray. Nothing. Very little. The middle of the offensive line didn't get a push. 95 miles. Stelter was amongst a couple of Tarpons. Blaze Beal was in there as well. No gain.
Miles did a good job from his left defensive end side. Came all the way across the ball to make that play. He squeezed hard. That was a good play by Miles.
8:40 and counting in the opening quarter. 6-0 our score. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Tigers.
Tyler Rotan,
35-yard line. Mancuso waiting on the snap. Throw it to the sidelines. It's caught by Bias. Cutting in near the first down sticks. That was Jameer Bias, a 9th grader. And I think he's got the first down.
And the Tigers had good blocking downfield by the receivers, and it's a good job getting the ball to their athlete in space.
So Morgan City gets their first down of the game. And they'll play it from their own 45-yard line. Mancuso in an empty set, strong side of the field to the left. Tarpons showing a blitz. Here they come. Mancuso will throw it to the sideline behind the receiver, who's hit, and it falls incomplete. Number 11, Landon Jarvis laid the hit. Number 24, Andreven Hughes dove with the ball, nearly picked it off. If that ball would have came off of the receiver's fingertips just a little higher, Andreven would have scored a touchdown. But instead it falls incomplete.
Yeah, good effort by Hughes.
2nd and
diving
10
to try and make that interception.
For the Tigers.
Pass was intended for Leo Torres, fell off of his mittens. 2nd and 10. Another empty set for the quarterback. Mancuso gets the snap, has a little time, throws it all the way down the field. There's a guy wide open. And that's going to be a Morgan City touchdown. Walk it in.
Is complete. Touchdown,
Bias.
Tigers.
And it's 6-6. They took the top off of the defense pretty easily there.
Yeah, that was a nice pass, but
Jamari Bias on the touchdown.
Hit his receiver in stride.
So midway through the first quarter, it's tied 6 apiece. The Tarpons couldn't bang home their extra point. Morgan City looks like they're going to try a 2-point conversion too. Got a little middle school action here. Neither team trying kicks tonight, it looks like. Empty shotgun set. Mancuso rolls out to the right. He's under pressure, throws it away. No chance. So it's 6-6 with 7:32 to go in the opening quarter. We'll be back in 1 minute here on
Tied,
KLEB.
6-6, 7:32 left in the first quarter.
You figure if they're not even going to try the extra point, you should get good field position here, but it shouldn't be a deep kick. Gomez will be kicking it away, and it is a high kick towards the sideline that'll go straight out of bounds.
Ball is out of bounds.
If I'm BJ Young, I'm saying, you know what? Walk it off. Let's kick it again.
Want to remind everybody,
they show no interest right there
ticket
in kicking it to the Tarpons.
Downstairs.
Well, I don't think he can kick it very much deeper than what he did. Just put your guys up.
Half and half tickets only
Flip-flop.
last throughout the first quarter. We will
It looks
draw
like
a
they
winner
will take
after
the ball.
First quarter. Off the Bone is also sponsoring a
So beat Tarpon football at the 35-yard line, first and 10.
Well, if you Morgan City, that's not bad.
Oh, yeah, that's what I'm saying. I would have made him kick it again. Maybe a thought for later in the game. Ogeron and the crew being an empty shotgun set. 5 receivers, 3 to the right, 2 to the left. Ogeron under pressure, under a lot of pressure, gets out of trouble, making guys miss, and he's going to actually lose 2 yards. But boy, it could have been a lot worse if not for his shiftiness there. Tarpon offensive line just didn't do a very good job in protection. A lot of guys getting beat up right there.
That could be the key to this game. In the trenches once again.
And if you're Morgan City, you could rush a little wider on the edges, because, you know, Tarpons aren't even trying to run it. Can you maybe take advantage of that later in the game and pop a draw play? 2nd and 12. Here is a run play, and very little. Gain of about 2. So it'll be 3rd
Hand off
and
to
10.
Angelette.
Angelette on the carry.
The ball is spotted back to the original line of
6:42 and
scrimmage.
counting. 3rd and
3rd
10
and
for
10
the Tarpons.
Tarpons.
What does Carson Ogeron and BJ Young have up their sleeves here? Can you find Curall or Berg or Sanamo? Actually, Titan Alamon checking into the game for the Tarpons.
Titan back out.
Yep, just checked out. It will be that same empty shotgun set. Play clock down to 5. You got to hurry. Angelette in motion. They just get the snap away. Ogeron under pressure, flushed out, will throw it to the back, who makes the grab, and has got a Golden Motors first down and more. Cross midfield to the 41-yard line. Looked almost like a busted play for a second, but it was a little screen, and the Tarpons did a good job not getting any linemen down the field, and the Tarpons turned it into a big gain and a Golden Motors first down.
That's a nice job by Angelette.
Yeah, it was a good catch. Ball's at the Morgan City 40-yard line. Shotgun set. Ogeron comes with a hard count, and they get 5 free out of it.
Flag on the play.
Just into the neutral zone.
Encroachment against the Tigers.
That's one thing we've seen tons of this year.
Yep.
1st and 5 on the 35-yard
And
line.
Ellender, who we saw last night, they hard count every single play. They'll clap, then if you don't jump, they look to the sideline. Every play. 1st and 5 here. Curall in motion. It's a sweep run to Curall, and he's going to lose all the penalty
Hand off
yardage.
to Curall. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 for
That
the
was
Tarpons.
99 on the tackle. I don't have a 99
Tackle
on
was
my
made by
roster.
number 99 for the Tigers.
6-yard loss.
Bring up 2nd and 11. They tried the sweep, and the tackles just didn't hold the end. Ball back now to the 41-yard line. 4 receiver set. Ogeron throws down the middle to Curall, caught but dropped right away. Good tackle by Leo Torres, gain of about 2. Bring up 3rd and 9.
Pass to Curall is
And a
complete.
very
There's a
late
flag
hit on
the play.
Morgan City. That'll be a free Golden Motors first down. That was a very late hit. Somebody from Morgan City just kind of gave a little shove, and if this isn't offsetting, which it is not, it's going to be a Golden Motors first down. What a
And
boneheaded
a personal
mistake.
foul penalty
That is why you're
against the
0-6. You had him 3rd and 10, and a foolish penalty will give
That'll
the
give
Tarpons a
another
first
Tarpon
down.
first
And put the
down.
ball at the 25-yard line.
And a good job by the Tarpon player not reacting to it.
Yep, no doubt. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the 25-yard line. Ogeron will have the strong side of the field to the right. He has trips that way. Ogeron, straight drop. Now he flushed out those at the Berg, at the 20, 15, 5. That's Angela, you're right. And it's a Tarpon touchdown. I said Berg, it was actually Angelette, and it's a 25-yard Tarpon touchdown. It's 12-6. Hey, the cannon's back.
That drive right there, Angelette had 50 yards receiving.
Breakout night possibility for old Angelette. Tarpon's going for 2. In the gun, trips to the left, ball's in the middle. Ogeron just drove off. The ball will be at the 1.5-yard line. So now, if you got Roy Williams, you throw a slant to Roy Williams.
We have an encroachment penalty against the Tigers.
Still can't get over how dramatic that game was last night out at South Tarpons. Ogeron in the gun still. Looking to run, picking through the line. He is not going to get there. That was a quarterback draw.
Morgan City
said, no mas. Let's take a break. It's 12-6 Tarpons. We'll be back in 1 minute here on KLEB.
4:32 left in the first quarter. Tarpons lead 12-6.
Sararo, you know what it is, right? Pull Ricky Wayne in the mixtape. You feel me? Yeah. First, let me hop out for the mother song.
Amaro kicking off for the Tarpons.
Emilio Amaro will kick it away. The Tarpons have just taken the lead. It is a high kick. That'll be fielded again by our guy Bourgeois. Across the 25, looking to bounce outside. Now cut back in across the 40. He may house it. 40. He's hit and dropped at the 33, and a buggery from the Tarpon special teams, again, allowing a long return. And the Tigers will have premium field position. At this point, you've given it to them at the 50. 35, and then your own 32, just kick it out of bounds at this point. Maybe a better option. Mancuso will have Gray in the shotgun. Strong side of the field to the right. It's a 4-receiver set. Tarpons are showing a blitz. Here they come. They'll throw it to the sideline. He's wide open. Making a man miss near the 20-yard line. Still driving. He's stacked up at the 17-yard line. Somebody better guard Jameer Bias. He's now had 3 catches in the game. He's been excellent. And it's a first down on first down for Morgan City. Tarpons are sending a lot of pressure, but are playing with a lot of cushion on the edges, and they're just throwing it underneath and making the guys miss. Those are the football sitting at the 17-yard line. Mancuso, I think Morgan City moved there.
Offense, yes.
Let's see if they get this one. I think the center moved the football. It is dead ball, false start. That's a good call. The Tarpons jump, but the center definitely moved the ball there. Now can the Tarpons make that hurt? Get the 21-yard line after the penalty.
1st and 15 for the Tigers.
Got a 2-back set in the shotgun. Logan Linston in the backfield as well as Gray. It'll be a little option play. Mancuso will keep it. He's hit hard by somebody. I think maybe that was DeMoss who leveled him. Somebody hit him real hard. Got about a yard.
2nd and 14 for the Tigers.
3:09 and counting in the opening
On
quarter,
the
12
tackle,
to
number
6.
39, Kobe Bruce.
Kobe Bruce was another Tarpon in there. Second and 14.
Big spot in this first quarter here for the Tarpons on this drive.
Yeah, I don't think that they're going to stop the Tarpons a whole lot tonight, but you don't want it to turn into a track meet for sure. Mancuso play action, throws out to the flats. Tarpons will hit him. Can they drop him? Yes, they can. Good gain tackle there.
By the Tarpons.
Very short gain. They got it to Logan Linston, and the Tarpons with Johnny on the spot making the tackle. Gain of about 2. It's like Curel may be. No, that's not Curel. That's 11, not 1. Landon Jarvis.
Landon Jarvis, the big defensive stop.
See Carson Ogeron getting ready to enter the game for
Third
the
and
Tarpons
13
on
for the
defense.
Tigers.
He wants to play, doesn't he? He said, you know what, I'm finally back. Play me on defense, play me on offense. It's 3rd and 12 for the Tigers. They've got to get to the 8. They're at the 20.
Another pick coming up.
Empty set for Mancuso. He'll throw it down the seam, and it's off of the back of a
Pass is
defender and incomplete. If the defender would have been looking, he would have been in
Fourth and long
position.
for the
It hit
Tigers.
his back and fell incomplete, and it'll be 4th and 12. They didn't try an extra point earlier. You don't figure they'll be kicking.
Yeah, Mancuso knew he had his eyes straight where he was going to throw the football.
Well, I'll be damned, they are kicking.
No way.
Coach Colley's not convinced. Doesn't make sense if you wouldn't try an extra point. Why you would try a 30-some yard field goal.
The field goal.
The Tarpons are going to.
Morgan City calls it.
Yeah, Morgan City will call a timeout with 1:58 to go. That's an interesting decision, right?
Half and half is up to
36-yard field goal in high school. That's a chore, man. That's not easy to make.
$100 gift card from Off the Bone.
But they said right away. They sent him out there right away, so they must know something that we don't.
Pull the winner after
But my
the
question to
first
that would be,
quarter.
as earlier, Coach, why didn't you go up 7-6 if you got an ace
It's
kicker?
up for grabs.
Yeah, and right here, if his scrimmage kick goes in the end zone, the ball's brought back out to the 20.
We'll see. His kickoff, had a little bit of depth to it. Looks like they're still trying it.
All right, 4th and long. Let's get loud, Tarpons.
You got to be wary of a fake right here. It is 4th and 12, and they're going to be attempting a 35-yard field goal with Jairo Gomez. The snap is there, the kick is up. He's got a leg, and he nailed it. I have no idea why they didn't try an extra point earlier, because he made it easily. It's 12 to 9. Turn my mic to it. We'll keep it right here. That was an interesting decision, but hey, they proved us wrong. They banged it home.
Wow.
So now the Tarpons will have a chance to maybe go up 2 scores. 12-9 ball game. Considering the drive started at the 35, that's a win for the defense. They're only giving up a field goal.
Sure is.
Now they've got to kick it away to you. For a special teams crew that has struggled, let's see if we could pop a return right here and get something to feel good about.
Now with a kicker here, why they tried pooch kicking it last time and out of bounds. That's every team has not kicked the ball deep to us.
Yep. The Tarpons will have another crack at offense here. And there's our guy, Gomez, ready to kick it away. And it's an onside kick, and they were in great position. The Tarpons were backing up. They were in great position to recover that kick, but the ball was kicked a little too strongly and went out of bounds. Boy, that was almost disastrous. A little bit too much oomph on it, and it goes out of bounds. Because the ball had traveled about 13 yards down the field, and it was all white jerseys. There was no blue anywhere around.
Yeah, if that ball doesn't go out of bounds,
yeah,
we're not even close to it.
So that'll be something to pay attention to maybe later in the game. If I'm Aaron Myers,
All right,
hey,
half and
I'm
half
trying that
ticket
again
is
after
close
seeing
to
that.
$500. Get your half and half ticket plus.
So 1st and 10 from the 48-yard line. Ogeron in the gun. They've got a bunched up trip set to the right. That's the strong side of the field. Ogeron on a straight drop. He's flushed out to the right. He's going to make a few guys miss and then be dropped near the 45. So he loses about 3, but it could have been a whole lot worse if not for his shiftiness, because he was trapped up about 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage.
Carter for the Tigers.
And Carson's got to be careful holding that ball out with one hand.
You just see that's the shiftiness and the escapability that we missed. Last couple of weeks, that would have been a 10-yard sack. There, it's a 3-yard sack. 2nd and 13. Ball in the middle of the field, trips to the right. Ogeron gets the snap. Pump fake, looking to run. He's got some green grass. It's across midfield. He's to the 45. Short of the first down, but he's going to make it 3rd and manageable. And there's a flag on the play. It is holding on South Lafourche. Tarpon offensive line got to stiffen up. Ogeron's under a lot of duress in this first quarter. Your strength, your coach said all week, your strength is pass blocking. Let's see it a little here. They walk the ball all the way back to the 29-yard line. Ooh. 29 to 50 is 21 yards. You got to get to the second about 30 here. Ogeron on the gun. Throws it as far as he can. He's got Sanamo open. He's got it. The Golden Motors first down to the 37-yard line. Needed 30, got 33.
From Ogeron to Sanamo,
There's one-on-one. Sanamo got a step. Ogeron put it on his numbers. Good throw. And great catch.
Yeah, it was a 33-yard reception.
Ball at the 37-yard line. B.J. Young says, hey, 2nd and 30. We're not worried about that. But I bet he would also say we don't want to play 2nd and 30 again. 1st and 10, trips to the right, strong side of the field. Ogeron standing in the pocket, now looking to the right. He's got a man open down there. That's going to be Kale, and he let him out of bounds. He had a step. If he throws it more inside, he did have a step. There's a flag on the field at the 41-yard line. And it is personal foul on Morgan City. We'll take it. That's a Golden Motors first down via penalty.
We have a penalty against the Tigers.
All the official said was personal foul. He didn't say roughing the passer. I don't know if someone said something. I don't know what it was. Hands to the face. Thanks, Coach. So ball will be at the 22-yard line. 14 seconds to go. Strong side of the field, staying to the right. Ogeron in the gun. He's joined by Angelette, who's in the backfield with him. Tarpons have a receiver almost lined up out of bounds out there on the left. Ogeron will run it. It's a design run. He's inside the 20. Adios, amigo. 22-yard Tarpon touchdown.
Ogeron will take it in for
Ogeron scores it.
touchdown.
It's 18-9. Welcome back, kid.
Offensive line did a great job opening up that hole.
Get the feeling
6 seconds left.
we're going to see a lot of points here scored tonight.
Yes, I think so.
The Tigers have offered very little resistance defensively. The Tarpons have given up some field position. Tarpons are coming with their heavy set for this 2-point try. So that's Mack under center. Mack will hand it off. And there's nothing. Nothing
Big
at all.
stop by the Tigers.
6 seconds to go in the opening quarter. It's 18-9. We'll be back in 1 minute on KLEB.
Carter on the stop for the Tigers.
You say all week long, we can't run block, we can't run block. Every 2-point play we try to run. Come on, man.
Young Rich, you know, so we ain't really never had no old money. We got a whole lot of new money though. Hey! Raindrops, drop top, smoking, no cooking, the hot box.
kickoff that'll be fielded and dropped at 35-yard line, and down goes Bourgeois at the 34-yard line.
Ball is dropped but recovered by Bourgeois and the Tigers.
So the Tigers will take over there. 3 seconds to go. This will be the last snap from scrimmage in the opening quarter. There's a flag on the play. Don't know what this could be. They're talking to BJ, maybe a sideline warning. Scoreboard update brought to you by 3T All Things Damien, Thibodeau 14, HF Bourgeois 0.
I'm not sure what happened here.
Well,
there's a flag.
And they're walking it off. It's going to go 15 forward. And I don't know why. Either way, they walked it off before the official even told us what the penalty was. Let's see. We have dead ball. Sideline. You get a warning. Come on now. The first one's a penalty.
Well, no. That was unsportsmanlike.
Oh my goodness.
Like a bird ready to fly. What he was doing.
Well, Tigers will play 1st and 10 near midfield. We'll try to get some clarification on what happened down there. Mancuso in the gun. He's under pressure, throws it as far as he can. Good job in coverage by the Tarpons. Incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
Jacaius
That'll be
Croissant was
the
there.
end of the first
That's the
quarter.
end of the first
Tarpons
quarter. It's
lead,
18-9. We'll be back in 1 minute. Luke here on KLEB.
Chris's Specialty Foods has been making Cajun meat products for almost 30 years. We do all the prep work so people can have home-cooked meals without spending all day in the kitchen. Everything is done ourselves. With 3 locations in Louisiana and a 4th in Texas, we needed all of them connected to the same system for point of sale and telephone. Rev Business set us up, and it's been a game changer. They have everything as national companies, but with real local service. Rev Business is authentic Louisiana, just like Chris's.
Could pick them up here. You had an incompletion on first down. They were going for the deep ball. Jacaius Croissant was right there. Mancuso in the gun. Throws it to the sideline. Can you
double pass?
There's a guy wide open down there. It's caught, and he'll be dropped at the 5. Now my question would be, was the first pass backwards? I don't know that it was.
Duga on the reception. Big gain for the Tigers.
And
well, what is this official doing? Yeah, he called it a backwards pass.
Okay, so it is a backwards pass, and it's going to go for a long play down to the Tarpon 5. It was really close. Scoreboard update brought to you by 3T Oil. At the end of the first quarter, E.D. White 14, Donaldsonville 8.
Yeah, good call by the Morgan City Tigers after this quarter break to come with that trick play.
Now can they jam it in? They did not do that in the last drive. They got down close, couldn't punch it in. I would love to see that one again. They have a flag on the play. The play clock's down to 0 already. They weren't even out of the huddle when the play clock was on 0. Delay a game. They'll walk it back 5. Now ball's at the 10, 1st and goal.
Delay a game penalty.
Be big right here for the Tarpon defense to step up and hold them to 3.
Well, if you're Coach Meyer, and I get it, it was a big play, and you're excited, and you're taking a little while, you got to run back down the field, get in your huddle. You got to see the play clock run down and take a timeout, man. That's 5 big yards. And it's run down again, down to 5. They are on the ball. They move. Uso will be flushed out. There's a flag on the field at the 12-yard line.
Yeah, it was a late call, but
he's looking to
another flag.
And he's going to get in for a touchdown. Coach Collie thinks it's an illegal shift.
But there's a flag on the play. On the 11-yard line.
We think it's an illegal shift on the Tigers. I think there was also a block in the back that they actually missed. As it stands now, it's a touchdown run. We'll see, pending the marker at the 11-yard line.
He should have blew the play dead.
Let's see. Having a little discussion. And we have dead ball. Well, it's not. Oh, false start. The play never
False
happened.
start
Dead ball, false
against
start.
the Tigers. Touchdown was
So they let
good.
guys on both sides take a beating on that play for a play that never happened. And now, and look, I think they got it right. The man blew the damn whistle.
Well, 1, 2, 3. There's only 6 of them on the field with a whistle.
First and goal from the 15. And Cuso in the gun. Tarpons coming on a blitz, throws it down the middle. It's caught at the 5-yard line, making a man miss near the end
Pass is
zone.
complete.
That was bias again.
The Tigers have picked
Nope, that
up
time it was
14
James
yards
Richardson.
on the play. Second and goal.
I
on
like
the
what
1-yard
Coach
line.
Bryce is doing. He's putting pressure on the quarterback, but we're going to have guys to defend in the back.
Richardson on the reception.
So now they have the 1. They helped you with 10 yards worth of penalties, but they're still on the verge of trying to drive it in. Mancuso with Gray in the backfield. Now he's going to go in the center. This is a sneak. Quick snap, and he's in easily. 1-yard touchdown run for the Tigers.
Okay, Ray Charles.
What's that?
Mancuso runs the ball in.
He's in the gun. He comes right on the. And I was getting ready to say it's a 1 yard, but he's standing at the 6, so it's a 6-yard.
Yeah.
But
they will try the extra point this time. Try to make it 18-16. Waiting on the snap. It's there. The kick is up. We have a flag on the play.
Gomez with the
Kick is good, but it's a no play. Did the Tarpons maybe
There's
have
a
no?
flag on the play.
offense moved.
Morgan City's trying to help the Tarpons out. Tarpons are not receiving the help very well right now. It is a false start.
We have a false start penalty against the offense.
So that'll move this back 5 yards. Should not be an issue. He made a 35-yard field goal earlier.
First and
See
goal
Katie
on the
Jarvis right here
8-yard
come
line.
up and block this attempt.
It's a snap. It's a better snap this time. The kick is up,
The
and it
extra point is up,
right down
and it's
Broadway.
good.
10:15 to go in the opening half. It's 18-16. We'll be back in 1 minute. We've got a
10-15
shootout here in
in the first
Galliano.
half. Tarpons lead 18-16.
Burning something.
Hero set to return for the Tarpons. Gomez kicking for the Tigers.
18-16 our score. 10:15 to go in the opening half. Gomez just made the extra point. Now he'll kick it away. They've tried some little pop kicks. He's got the leg to kick it deep, but as coach said, no one has tried kicking it deep against this year. Now it's a little wobbly kick that'll be fielded to the 35-yard line. He falls down at the 37-yard line. A flag. No, that's not a flag. That's a guy throwing a football. My bad.
Jumps on the
Saw
ball.
something flying through the air. That's on the Morgan City
Tarpons
sideline.
get
Someone
it.
threw a football. Tarpons have good
Around
starting
the
field position.
37-yard
Yeah,
line.
nice job by Cam, and he fielded the ball, and we got our field for a couple yards in the side. Let me just jump down here. We got good field position.
It's an offense that has been on the move throughout the night. 10-10 to go in the opening half. Got to remember the Tarpons did not get the ball first, but it's almost like they did because they forced the turnover on the first play. Got to maybe make that extra possession be big in this game. Ogeron on the gun. He's got the strong side of the field to the left, trips that way. It's the snap. It's a straight drop. Throws it as far as he can. He's got Collie open. He's got it at the 40, and he's driven down to the 28-yard line. Good pitch and catch from Ogeron to Hayden Collie. Collie got a step on Jameer Bias, and it's a Golden Motors first down. That's one thing about Morgan City that I'm noticing. Everybody's playing both ways. If you get it to the second half, you can maybe break them down a little bit. So Ogeron has another big completion to his resume, and it's 1st and 10 from the 28-yard line, 27-yard line. Strong side of the field to the right. He's only got one receiver that way. He hands it to Angelette. Very little, if anything. I think if Carson keeps that one, he's waltzing to the end zone.
No gain on the play.
He may have made the wrong read there on that one. Bring up 2nd and 10.
Yeah, there wasn't much up the middle right there for the Tarpons.
But let's see, if they all pinch in, you may try it again, keep it this time, get outside and score it. Trips it out to the right. Ogeron, there it is. He's keeping it to the outside. He's inside the 20, dropped at the 16-yard line. It's a Golden Motors first down. That's a great play call from B.J. Young, seeing how they reacted to that last play.
It's a Tarpon first down.
Where we at? The
16.
16.
8:37 and counting in the opening half. Tarpons looking to add to their lead. Tarpons have Curl wide open in the slot, unguarded, completely unguarded. Let's see if they notice it. He snapped the ball and throw it to Jacob Curl. That's what they're going to do. They get somebody there late, and now Ogeron's flushed out, and he's hammered. Big loss. If he snaps it a hair sooner, Curl's there wide open, unguarded, but they shifted over and looked like the Tarpons were kind of discombobulated. It's a big loss back to the 28-yard line. Scoreboard update brought to you by 3T Oil. 14-6, Thibodaux leads HL Bourgeois.
Loss of 9.
Yeah, loss of 9. 18-16 our score here midway through the second quarter. Tarpons playing 2nd and long. Ogeron in the gun. Shuffling Curl into the slot. Play action.
Oh, nice.
Throws it out to the flats, and it's dropped by Camden Berg. He had a lot of green grass. Good play design.
3rd and long for the Tarpons.
Just a drop from Berg, a guy who's usually very sure-handed. That'll be 3rd and 19. Figure you want to get at least something out of this. Know what I'm doing right here? I am trying to get 5 for free. And if you came with a hard count, I bet you'd get it too. Empty set. Straight drop. It's a screen to the sideline. Caught by Sanamo, picking the sideline inside the 20. Didn't get near the first down sticks, maybe got near the original sticks, and it'll bring up 4th and about 10.
Pick up about 9 yards in that last play. 4th and 10.
Big play in the game here.
See if Coach Young comes with some type of trick right here.
If he doesn't like the alignment, you got every single one of your timeouts. Come with the hard count.
He'll call a timeout right here.
Yeah, they'll call a timeout. I got a correction, y'all. My bad. I said that it was 14-6 for Thibodaux and HL Bourgeois. Abby sent me that score. Abby's at the CCA game, y'all. My bad. So CCA is trailing 14-6. Thibodaux's leading HL Bourgeois 21-0.
Wow.
So Thibodaux's getting right, and CCA is struggling. Here it's 18-16, 7:20 to go in the opening half. Happy you're with us. All those scoreboard updates are brought to you by 3T Oil Change.
To talk about that bet with Stan, how he's feeling a little over halfway through.
I wouldn't be feeling good about it. I'd feel better about getting the win over Morgan City. You'd be done if not for that. What do you do here if you're BJ? Try to find a way to get to number 1? Maybe number 5?
I think it will come with some type of little halfback pass.
Okay. Coach Kyler thinks we're going into the bag of tricks here. You're at the 18, you got to get it to the 8. It's going to start as an empty shotgun set. Strong side of the field to the right. Man in motion is Angelette. Ogeron gets the snap. Has time. We'll throw it down the middle. Wide open. Jacob Kuro. It's a Tarpon touchdown. I don't know how, if you're Morgan City, you let that guy get wide open on 4th and 10, but he was pretty much unguarded down the seam. It's 24-16. This is a big 2-point conversion right here.
Hey, good round by Kuro. Nice job. Offensive line giving Carson enough time to sit back in that pocket and deliver a strike.
Got a chance to go up 2 scores, or make it just a 1-score game if you don't convert. You're in the gun. Ogeron rolls out to the right. Under pressure, throws it down the sideline, caught, and the Tarpons converted. That was, I believe, Hayden Colley on the ground. It's 26-16. Tarpons are up 10 midway through the second quarter. We'll be back in 60 seconds on KLEB.
Hayden Colley on the reception. 7:12 left in the half. Tarpons lead 26-16.
Amaro with a little pooch kick. That'll be fallen upon by someone. I don't know who's got the football down there. They're laying in a pile at the 37. I think the Tigers got it. But boy, that's too close for comfort. And it will be Morgan City football.
Recovered by the Tigers.
Very clumsily approaching the ball there was the Morgan City return man, and the Tarpons nearly got their hands on that one. It'll be 1st and 10.
See the Tigers maybe try and take the top off once again early in this drive.
If you're BJ, you're telling defense, man, just give me a stop one time. You know, we're getting the ball to start the third quarter. We could grind this down, start to grab control. Maybe force another turnover. Mancuso in the gun. It'll be an empty set. Neither team has really gotten much of an attempt even to try to establish the run game so far tonight. Mancuso gets the snap. Now he's looking to run, flushed out. Cutting back in, hit and dropped after a short gain. Good job by the Tarpons containing that. Gain about 3.
Mancuso keeps the ball.
Yeah, nice job. They forced everything back on the inside. Didn't allow Mancuso to get to the outside.
Bring up 2nd and 7.
Number 39, Kobe Bruce.
Kobe Bruce on the stop for South Lafourche. 6:40 and counting in the second quarter, which has featured a lot of offense. 26-16, the Tarpons are out in front. After this play, we'll announce the homecoming king and queen for those who weren't listening to the pregame show and just tuned in. Mancuso in an empty set. Straight drop, throws it to the sideline. Incomplete. Good pressure on him that time. 23, Cameron Gisclair was in his face.
3rd and 7, Tigers.
As promised, Kinsley Taylor is the homecoming queen tonight, and Ross Rodriguez is the homecoming king. Congratulations to Kinsley and Ross. That frees up the halftime ceremonies. Teams could just focus on football now.
Yep, gives us a 15-minute halftime compared to a 20-minute.
3rd and 7. Mancuso in the gun. Pressure off the edge, just down the middle, it's caught. at the 44-yard line by Logan Linston.
First
Terrence
down.
Petrie on the stop. Was just a hair late getting there.
Yeah, you can tell he showed a little youth right here. He could have come up and delivered a hit, but he held back. But he was in good position.
And the Tigers convert a big third down.
Terrence Pete.
Also, for those of you just listening, Petrie had an interception on the first play of the game. Trips from Morgan City. Mancuso under pressure, flushed out to the right. Now he's got some green grass across the 45. Good job by the Tarpons there. Looked like he would have way more room to run once he broke outside, but he only picked up about 3. Landon Jarvis shoved him out.
The Tigers had some type of screen game right here. Tarpons are putting a lot of pressure on them.
Yeah, they're blitzing safeties and cornerbacks, and they're blitzing from every which direction. And you're right, it wouldn't be a bad idea to come try to get a little jailbreak screen. 2nd and 7 from the 40. Mancuso with trips to the right. It's the snap. He's under a lot of pressure. He is dropped on the other side of the 50-yard line. There's a bunch of Tarpons in that pile. Miles Stelter, Cameron Gisclair.
Led by number 95, Miles Stelter.
And that's a very big loss. Ball right back at midfielder to bring up 3rd and about 17.
Nice job of Tarpon defense. Tons of pressure on that
3rd and 17.
Curall will now check in the game defensively as well as Carson Ogeron.
They can try and take the top off, but he doesn't have time for his receivers to get downfield and pass out defensive backs.
If you're Coach Bryce, do you bring the heat or do you drop back on 3rd down? Morgan City's going to have to call a timeout. Play clock down to 3. They're not even out of the huddle. So he will call a timeout with 5:02 to go in the opening half. Coach, we had a big point in this game. If you get a stop and go and score before half, get the ball back, you could really grab control. But it's going to start right here, getting off the field on 3rd and 17.
Yeah, you're right. You get off the field here, you go down and score, you get the ball back to start the half, you can open this game up.
Be an opportunity for the Tarpon defense to try to make something happen. That timeout brought to you by Tanner McGee for Judge Court of Appeals. Tarpons just got a sack, forced the turnover earlier. It's homecoming in Galliano next Thursday. Coach and I are making a road trip. We're going out to Lake Charles. Boy, nothing good happens when you and I go to Lake Charles.
Okay, let's go to commercial.
What happens in Lake Charles stays in Lake Charles.
I got a score for you.
What's up?
The Phil is 9, the Braves 1.
Yeah, I'm not interested in that scoreboard update. But yeah.
Oh, Phil is 9, Braves 1.
Braves got to win 2 in a row to stay alive, and I don't see it happening, man. That was a rough one today. 3rd and 17. Trips to the right. Mancuso in the gun. Tarpons are showing pressure. They back away. 3-man rush. Throws it down the middle, and it's incomplete. Number 39 for South Lafourche, Kobe Bruce, may have saved the Tarpons from pass interference, but he tipped that ball, and then there was a collision maybe before the ball got there, but it was after it was tipped.
Yeah, Carson Ogeron in coverage for the Tarpons.
Aaron Myers punting it away. At least showing that he's punting it away. They've got to go 17 yards. The punter is Jairo Gomez. He's also their kicker. He's had a big hand in this half. Tarpons are a little confused, trying to get organized. Gomez kicking it away. High kick, get away. Ball bounces at the 20, off of the Tarpon. And they fall on it at the 18. But again, the South Lafourche Special Teams unit doing something that could have been potentially disastrous, but they fall on the football. Now I'll say this. Once Amaro felt that ball hit him, he did a great job falling on it. Just I know it's not Wednesday, so it's not our mailbag segment on play-by-play, but I just got a question from a listener who wants to know if you know of any good pizza spots in Lake Charles. You know who that question's from, don't you?
Yes, I do. The Spiker.
The Spiker. 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. 4:45 to go in the half. Tarpons up 10. Ogeron under center. Play action. Has a ton of time. Now he throws it as far as he can down the field. Just over the outstretched arms of Camden Burke. Good coverage by Morgan City. Leo Torres defended it.
You know, some things you will never, it'll never go away.
The shame of it is something that was said that you probably don't even remember saying. That's another argument for another day. Let's quit while we're ahead.
This game. Let's move on.
2nd and 10. Ball at the 17-yard line. Empty set for Ogeron. Straight drop. Throws it down the field. He's got Sanamo just off of his fingertips. If Carson puts a little more air under that one, Luke may be running into the end zone.
3rd and 10.
And now, hey, here's a chance for Morgan City. We're talking about blowing the game open before half. If they could get a stop here, they've got a chance to get the ball back. Third and 10. Play clock down to 3. You're going to have to call a timeout here. And BJ will call a timeout. That timeout is brought to you by Tanner McGee for Judge Court of Appeals.
Looks like the Tarpons were going to go deep.
They've had some success doing that. We'll keep
All right,
it right
get
here.
out your half and half
Next
tickets.
week to Lake Charles, we might have to just
Go
stay
ahead
overnight.
and
That's a
pull on
long
your
trip.
half and half
Trip
tickets.
back.
You planning on getting some swimming in?
Now it's gonna bring him a bathing suit.
All the stories we could tell from our experiences in Lake Charles past. That'll be a fun trip out to St. Louis.
The grand prize for tonight is $472 and a $100 gift certificate.
This is a big
from
play
Off
right
the
here.
Bowl.
Morgan City's got to get off the field.
$472.
If they don't, the Tarpons are going to be on the move and keep that clock running down, try to score before half.
Last 4 digits.
Just to make sure no turnovers right here in this part of the
4.
field.
If you got to punt it and flip the field, that's okay.
0. 6440. If you're a winner, wave your hands up in the air.
Our 50-50 drawing was just won by someone right in front of us.
Wow. Now she just got
All right, if you're the winner,
That's right.
come up to the
3rd and
press
10.
box.
Ogeron, empty set. Flushed out. Looking to run. He makes a man miss. How about Carson Ogeron? It's a golden bonus first down. When he took off the run, I thought he had no chance to get there. Not only did he get there, he got 17 yards on the play out to the 35-yard line. What an athletic play from Ogeron. That kid is saying, hey, I want to be the Industrial Power Systems power player of the game. 4 minutes and counting. The Tarpons slowing their pace a little. It's an empty shotgun, 5 receiver set. Strong side of the field to the right. Alamo in motion. Ogeron under pressure. He's in the grasp. He gets out. He's in the grasp again, and he's slung out of bounds.
Ogeron keep the ball.
Loss of about 1.
Of the Tigers.
And he got out of bounds, which is a
Corner
good
on the
job.
play.
But again, a lot of early pressure from the Tigers. Got to hold those blocks a little longer.
Oh, they're going to spot him back. Loss of 2.
Yep, loss of 2, 2nd and 12. Ogeron will be in the gun, as he always is. 4 receiver set this time. Gets the shotgun snap, straight drop. Flushed out to the left, has all day, now flushed out to the right, and will just throw it away. There's flags all over
Flag on the play.
They'll probably get the Tarpons for holding
and could
and
potentially
could
be.
have intentional grounding.
Yeah, it is holding.
Holding penalty against the Tarpons.
So if you're Aaron, do you want 2nd and a mile or do you want 3rd and 12? The Tarpons converted 2nd and 30 earlier in the game. That's what they're asking Aaron right now. I think he's declining it.
Which I think
They're walking it off. Ah, well, they started to walk it off. Yep, here we go. They're walking it off. I don't know that I like this decision. It's a struggle defensively right now. Any down that you win, I like that down.
No, I'd push the Tarpons back.
Okay.
closer to my goal line back here. Something happens.
We'll see. It is second and a long way to go. Second about 26. Jarvis in motion. Ogeron throws a screen out to Kale. Getting some blocking. There's a flag on the play. He's dropped it to 25.
There's another flag.
Now I'll tell you this, he may decline this one. This is going to be a gain of about 5. It's likely going to be a block in the back on the Tarpons. Or maybe a legal man downfield.
It depends where the ball was thrown behind the line. He could, but I think he may have caught that ball in front of the line of scrimmage.
That may be the exact discussion that they're having right now. It was a gain of about 5 to near the 25-yard line. It would bring up 3rd and 20. And it is holding on South Lafourche. And
holding penalty against the Tarpons.
He's going to walk it off again. So you got to get to the 45. You're at the 14. It is 2nd and 31. Clock's at 3:25 in the half. Tarpons lead 26-16.
I see it come with that run play with Carson, straight quarterback run up the middle.
Might be able to hit it. Ogeron on a straight drop. Throws as far as he can. He's got Curel wide open. And it is a Golden Mariners first down. It is a Golden Mariners touchdown. 84-yard. That's why I like backing him up, because anytime you win it down, you take it. Ogeron hits Curel. It's an 86-yard Tarpon touchdown from the 14 to the end zone. What a throw, what a catch. Jacob Curel having a day. It's 32-16 with 3:10 to go in the opening half.
Yeah, Carson threw. He got some air under that ball, and that was a nice catch, but
yes,
that was not an easy catch to make.
And look, he in the middle of the catch had to maintain his balance, as he would have been very easy to lose his balance, and then it would have been just a 30-40-yard gain. No, he kept it all the way down the field. Big 2-point try to go up 3 scores here. I got a scoreboard update that is going to make people shake their head after this play. Ogeron rolls out, throws it to the back pylon, incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
We'll keep it right here because I want to give you guys a scoreboard update. This is brought to you by 3T Oil. How about this? Halftime score, East St. John 14, Central Lafourche 10. That's surprising as hell to me with a Trojan team that has been struggling.
I can't shake my head, I just fell down.
Here it's 32-16, the Tarpons in front. Boy, you got to hold them out of the end zone before half. 3:10 to go.
That's a surprising score. You know, talking that trip next week, we can use a co-pilot or two.
Yeah.
There are the spikers out there. You can.
Yeah. To maybe make something happen.
I got a new name for him.
Tarpons will be kicking it away. Emilio Amaro is going to have a bruised foot by the time this game's over.
You may want to consider coaching volleyball.
Volleyball? Oh, because he's a spike.
Yeah, because you can teach how to spike.
I got you.
Come on, Casey.
I'm denying those accusations still. Amaro will kick it from right to left.
You're a great assistant, too.
Tarpons have their 11 on the field. Let's see if they try that squib kick again. It is. It's a pretty good one. It'll be field good.
Nice.
Oh, my. Someone's going to fall on that ball. No, you can't get up. He'll fall on the ball near the 20-yard line. That's a great job by Amaro, placing that in really good position. And now the Tarpons got him pinned back. You know, we've talked about some of the bugaboos from that unit, but heck, man, they just made it happen there. Great job. Ball be at the 21-yard line.
What's the biggest thing you've seen so far from the Tarpons that we haven't seen?
They seem to be excited. They seem to be fired up.
That's one thing. They're having fun, and they're playing with some effort right
Yep, they are. That's good to see. No, that's been a big point of emphasis, man. Just have fun. 1st and 10. Mancuso in the gun. Straight drop. Throws to the sideline. Is caught. Short gain of about 7 or so.
Pass is complete.
Aaron Meyer, if I'm not mistaken, has called 2 timeouts. I think he's got 1 left. Clock running 2:50 and counting in the first half.
I think the Tigers know if they're going to have any chance at all in the second half, they have to score here.
Yeah, because the Tarpons are going to likely keep putting some points on the board. But they are taking a lot of time. 2:34 and counting, 2nd and 3. Mancuso handing it off. Very minimal gain. That's a questionable decision there. Pretty much no gain. Hands it to Gray to bring up 3rd and 2.
Well, what he tried to do is sneak a run play in and try and pick up the first down. Tarpon defense up front playing well. I mean, putting a lot of pressure on the quarterback, and on run plays, they're staying in their lanes and doing a good job.
Colt DeCure checks into the game for the Tarpons. If you stop him here, B.J. Young can maybe call a timeout, try to get the ball back for his offense, but you got to stop him first. 2 minutes and counting, 3rd and 2. It's an empty shotgun set for Mancuso. Tarpon showing some pressure. Here they come. Straight drop, throws it down the seam. Incomplete. Intended for Logan Winston. Clock will stop with 1:49. 4th and 2 from the 30-yard line. Aaron Meyer, what do you do?
I think he'll go for it.
Looks like they are. They're not bringing the punter on the field. If Morgan City doesn't get this, they're in a world of trouble. Big play coming up. It's 4th and 2. They're down 16 points with 1:49 to go. This is a big snap in our football game. Mancuso in the gun. Waiting on the snap. He's got it. Under pressure. Throws it down the middle. It's caught. And he's going to be pushed out of bounds near the 40-yard line is Langston. He caught it at the 35, then with some effort got it to about the 40. It's a good pitch and catch with 1:41 to go. Look, man, I love our Tarpon crowd. You could hit a pin drop in here. It was just 4th and 2. Got to make some noise, man. Get off your damn cell phone. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Still quiet in here.
There you go.
Tigers getting the snap of Mancuso, throwing it down the middle. Incomplete off the fingertips of the wide receiver.
2nd and 10, Tigers.
Well, in no case, if you just go downstairs, start at maybe the 10-yard line, just take your shirt off and run.
They'll make noise?
I think they'll make noise. You'll get your noise.
I think they'll leave.
Well,
it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Tigers, 1:38 to go in the opening half.
I think you'll leave too.
Yeah. Morgan City's still a long way to go. Tarpons are keeping the ball in front of them this drive so far. Mancuso in the gun, sending a man in motion. Straight drop, steps up, looking to throw on the run. It's hit and incomplete. Great job by Jacob Curall.
Blocked the number 1, Jacob Curall.
It was intended for Kyron Dugas. Curall was there right as the ball got to him. 90 seconds to go in the half. It'll bring up 3rd and 10. Scoreboard update brought to you by 3T Oil. Thibodeau leads H.L. Bourgeois 27-0.
Mancuso could have done a better job there, just tucking the ball and maybe run it.
Yeah, he looked like he had a little green grass.
But again, give credit at defensive line from the Tarpons. They are coming hard at that quarterback, putting a lot of pressure on him.
3rd and 10. They've got to get near midfield. Mancuso, straight drop. Throws it as far as he can. There's only Tarpons there. That's Jacob Curall picking it off. 35-40, 45-50. How far is he going to run? Cutting in, now reversing his field across the 40. He makes no pumping. He's going to take it across the 25. Still running, 20, 15. He's hit and dropped at the 11. Jacob Curall, who has had one hell of a first half, just gets a long interception return, taking it to the 11-yard line with 1:08 to go. The Tarpons are cooking with grease. We have an injured Morgan City Tiger. Big lineman was chasing Jacob Curall, and he got his clock cleaned by a Tarpon who was blocking down the field. Boy, what a game-swinging play that was. Jacob Curall. Curall heard us talking about Ogeron winning power play of the game and said, hey, not so fast, my friend. You got 1 minute and 8 seconds and 2 timeouts. We're checking on the injured Morgan City player here. This injury timeout is brought to you by Thibodeau Regional Medical Center, a leader in bringing the latest and best technology to our region.
And Morgan City just looks deflated right now.
We talked about they're playing everyone both ways if you could wear them down. The injured Tiger, let's see, that's 57. That is Xavion Jackson, a 9th grader. That's a big boy for a 9th grader. He's walking gingerly off the field. I saw exactly what happened. He's chasing Curel down and just got leveled. Curel makes the interception. The Tarpons have 11 yards to go and 68 seconds to get there. And remember, you are getting the ball to start the second half. Angelette in the gun with Ogeron. Strong side of the field to the right. Ogeron rolls out that way. Throws it, caught, and there's our guy, Jacob Curel. It's an 11-yard Tarpon touchdown. Jacob Curel walked in. It's 38-16, South Lafourche.
Tarpons!
Can we get 2 of them out? We may need to. That's the 3rd touchdown of the half for Curel, who already has an interception as well.
See, the Tarpons are going to stick going to 2.
It's the 4th touchdown pass of the half for Carson, who also ran one in from 22 yards out. Tarpons are going for 2 in their heavy set, so that'll be Mack. So run, they walk in. The Morgan City defensive line said, you know what? We're done for this half. It's 40-16, South Lafourche. We'll be back in 1 minute. You're listening to Varsity Football on KLEB.
1 minute left in the half. Tarpons lead 40-16.
To 16 is our score. 1 minute to go left in the opening half. Curel just scored on a 11-yard touchdown pass from Ogeron. Emilio Amaro kicks it away. A little wobbly kick towards the sideline. Look out. Woo, boy. Morgan City fell onto the 35, but Ja'Kias Cresson is right there. That ball takes another bounce. The Tarpons are running that thing. The Tigers will take over.
Yeah, one more higher bounce. Tarpons would have had a great chance to recover it.
Look, at the end of the last drive on the 2-point play, Morgan City's defensive line just said, you know what, just run this ball in. Let's see if they could find a little momentum before half. Hate to use the 4-letter Q word, but we saw a little bit of it out of their defense in that last drive. 4-receiver set, Mancuso in the gun. It's an inside handoff. And very little. Good job by Cameron Giscla, open field tackle.
Big tackle.
Handed it to Gray. Clock will continue to run. Scoreboard update brought to you by 3TR at halftime. The Atlanta Hawks lead the Pelicans 67-64 in preseason action.
Got some thoughts on the Pelicans we might discuss at halftime.
I think Zion Williamson's hurt already.
Yeah.
24 seconds ain't counting in the half. Morgan City trying to get this thing to the lockers. It's another handoff and another very short gain. Very little, and that might be the end of the first half. The Tigers don't seem in a hurry. The Tarpons don't seem in a hurry.
and 3, Cameron Gisclair.
Yeah, let's take it to the lockers. Our halftime score is South Lafourche 40, Morgan City 16. Let's take a 4-minute halftime timeout. When we get back, our halftime show brought to you by the Terry L. Hunter III Foundation, helping to provide scholarships to further education for our youth. Their future hope is helping young athletes through injury. The Tarpons are up big. We'll be back in 4 minutes here on KLEB.
You may have heard already, we're now Rev and Rev Business. But rest assured, we're still the same locally owned company committed to our community. With our revolutionizing Communities Grant Program, our 400 plus employees had the chance to tell us which community organizations they wanted to support. We will remain committed to supporting and revving up local nonprofits and schools. Here at Rev and Rev Business, we take pride in being part of this special place we call home. Learn more at letsrev.com.
Of South Lafourche. Drum majors Gavin Como, Brea Dardar, and Liza Terrebonne. Is your band ready to take the field? May now take the field for your halftime performance.
Hurricane Tarpon Band.
Gomez. It's the ball on the tee. The whistle's been blown. Third quarter is underway, and it is a wobbly kick that takes a high bounce to the 30s. You got to go get it, and they do at the 25-yard line. That is Titan Alamo cutting out to the middle across the 30. How far is he going to run across the 40? Getting pushed out of bounds at the 45-yard line. Titan Alamo with a good return. Tarpons thought there was some extracurriculars on the sideline. I thought they might have hit him right as he was getting to the white.
Yeah, and I think their own guy hit the Morgan City guy into Titan.
But either way, great starting field position and a good strong return from Titan. That's the one area on the field where South Lafourche does have a bunch of seniors is in the receiving corps. Next year it'll be up to Titan and Dre Hughes and some of those other boys step up. Ball's at the 42-yard line. 1st and 10 for Carson Ogeron with Angelette in the gun. First snap of the third quarter will be an off-tackle run to Angelette. Across the 45, push forward to about the 46 or so, gain of about 3.5, 4 yards.
A nice hole on that right side of the line for the Tarpons. Good job by Angelette.
Alamo checks into the game. That usually means South Lafourche will be playing an empty shotgun set. Be 2nd and 6. Ogeron had a monstrous first half.
277 yards passing.
Empty set here. Under pressure, looking to run, cutting outside. He's pushed out there about the 49.
All right,
He's short of the sticks.
Please direct your attention to the middle of the track. As Mr. Mike and Ms. Blanche Colley present South Lafourche High School administration with the Hurricane Tarpon painting. This painting was done by Ms. Tanner Jalbert on the canvas of wood that made up South Lafourche High School's gym floor until Ida destroyed it. Thank you to the Colley family for helping to preserve this piece of Tarpon history.
That's really neat. The school's going to get a piece of the old basketball gym. Doggone Ida, boy. We still are feeling the effects of her. 3rd and 4, strong side of the field to the right, and we have a flag on the play, but the play clock's at 0. Dead ball, delay game. That hurts. It'll be 3rd and about 9 now. Every single Friday, I say, if high school could execute it where it's a hard 0, why the hell can't the NFL? Drives me crazy watching. Sometimes it's a half a second, sometimes it's a full second.
Well, I had a talk with an official last night on that issue.
We'll maybe get some clarity. 3rd and 9. Ogeron, play action, throws it to Curall.
Nice route.
Makes a man miss. He's got a Golden Motors first down.
Ogeron connects to Curall.
What you got?
A Tarpon first down.
Got about 14 on the grab.
That'll help me. Just different officials have different mechanics on that. Some of them, they look, clock hit 0. They kind of look up. And the ball wasn't snapped. Look at the clock, then you look, the ball wasn't snapped, then they throw the flag. I told the official I'd have my hand on the flag, and when it hits 0, just throw it.
Yeah.
I don't understand why you got to look up and down again.
Well, and we'll wait on this 1st and 10 play. Ogeron, straight drop, throws it to the sideline. That's Sanamo on the grab. Making a man miss, bouncing outside, 35, 30, 25, 20, towards the sideline, pushed out of bounds at the 11. Good job by Luke Sanamo, good pitch and catch. Gain of about, 34?
Big block on the left side, number 61, Jack Chasson plows the way.
Oh, they're putting it all the way to the 9, so it'll be 1st and goal. I thought he was out at the 11.
36?
Yep.
Maybe.
So that will put Ogeron over 300 yards passing for the day.
Or do we miss Eric Zach?
Yeah, easy.
No, I do.
We need you, bro. 1st and goal. Curall in motion. Straight drop. It's a little slant, and it's off the fingertips.
Pass is incomplete.
off the fingertips of
Second and goal,
Sandoval out there, but
Tarpons.
also a good job by the defensive back. Bill Cole kind of jumping the route, almost got in front of it. Maybe he just deflected a little bit of the ball through the timing off. Stick around for After the Lights, presented by Grand Isle Shipyard. We'll have BJ Young on, talk about what we hope is a Tarpon victory. Tarpons are in control here, trying to add on. Ogeron the gun, sending a man in motion, rolls out to the right, looking to keep it, cutting in, and it's a Tarpon touchdown. 9-yard touchdown for Carson Ogeron. It's his second rushing touchdown of the game to go along with 4 passing touchdowns in the game. Ogeron's having a huge night. And it's 46-16.
Tell you what, the Tarpons are giving St. Louis Catholic a lot of things to look at.
Yeah, they are.
For next week.
Emilio Mauro on the field. BJ is saying, hey, we're repping the extra point. And I think this is a good decision. Emilio's had some struggles, but he's also had some games where he's made almost all of them. First got to get the snap, which is there. The kick is up, and it is off the upright. No good, wide right. So it's 46-16, 9:28 to go in the third quarter. We'll be back in 1 minute on KLEB.
I ain't playing football. Yeah, I would. But you should tell me I'd be smart.
Amaro set to kick off for the Tarpons. Torres.
46-16, the Tarpons go down the field. 9-yard touchdown run from Carson Ogeron. 9:28 to go in the third quarter. Tarpons are in control. Amaro will kick it away. Tarpons have almost recovered a couple of these. Let's see if they can maybe get a friendly bounce. Be that little wobbly squib kick. Morgan City will pick it up at the 30-yard line. Try to bounce outside, try to turn the corner, and he's going to be dropped at the 40. There's our guy, Bourgeois, 8-yard return. He did a lot of running, but didn't really go anywhere.
Maybe number 14, Colt DeCure.
DeCure on the stop. Oh, heads up, Chief. They're launching a ball that's going to be coming our way if they get a hold of it. Nope, short.
Dylan is right there in front of us. He got us covered.
Yes. I want to thank Rev for being out here. Doing a great job, as always, with our Friday night game of the week. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. That's still Mancuso in the gun with Gray. Sending a man in motion. Low snap, hands it off to Gray. Nothing. 27 for South Lafourche. Blaze Beal blew that up. He loses 2 yards on the play.
Loss in the play.
That new roster. You got 45.
Talon Dewey.
Number 26.
That last kickoff, Talon did a good job hustling. Almost made the play, and the guy came around and he chased him from behind. Never gave up.
Good job.
That's what we're talking about. Just effort.
Good job. And look, bro, we talking about both teams throwing the ball a ton. We're seeing why. Neither team is running it very well tonight. 2nd and 12. I've got a scoreboard update after this play. Straight drop from Mancuso. It's a little screen out to the flats, and he's going to be hit and dropped after a short gain. Good job by the Tarpons. Blaze Beal again on the stop. Scoreboard update brought to you by 3T Oil. The middle of the third quarter, EDY 35, Donaldsonville 8.
We have an injured player in the
last
field.
play, Abramberg, a lot of pressure on the quarterback. Forced him to get rid of the ball quick.
Injury timeout brought to you by Thibodeau Regional. Jaquan Gray from Morgan City's down on the turf. Hopefully he's okay. He is laying on his side. See assistant coach Mike Woods. I used to work with Mike Woods. He used to be a newspaper salesman for the Homer Times with us. He's now since got into the school system. Mike was a college football player at Nichols. Uh-oh, they're sending the ambulance out to the... Something's going on down there with Jaquan Gray.
Let's see.
He is conscious and he is moving, but he is laying and they're looking at that leg,
Yeah,
it looks like.
that right leg.
And they're bringing out the equipment. So while they tend to that, Luke, let's take a 3-minute commercial break for this injury timeout. 3-minute break while we tend to Gray. It's 46-16 South Lafourche in the third quarter here on KLEB.
Injured, there's no place for them to go.
3rd and 9. Guys are back out on the field. Mancuso, straight drop, throws it to the sideline. It's caught, but then going out of bounds well shy of the 6 is Bryson Booty. Gain of about 4, bring up 4th and about 5.
Booty. 4th and 5 for the Tigers.
So Morgan City will stay on the field. They don't have anything to lose. They're down 30 here. Here Coach Gaspard screaming. Stop. Momentum on the Tarpon sideline. Got to watch the ball. I don't think they would get a first down, but boy, it would be 4th and inches if you jump. Mancuso, straight drop. Flushed out, throws it to the sideline. It is going to be dropped. Right in the hands of James Richardson. It falls incomplete. Ja'Kai's Croissant is on the coverage. Good job by Ja'Kai's picking him up off the turf.
It'll be a turnover and downs.
Turnover and downs. Tarpons take over the football.
That was a nice pass.
Yeah, it was. What do you think? One more series of Ogeron, then we go to Mac. Ogeron is out here. We're going to see Landon Dardar in the game in the backfield. Landon played with the freshman on Wednesday. Old Meathead. Ogeron in the gun, strong side of the field to the left. They just gave you 5 free. Trying to time up a blitz. They jumped into the neutral zone, and it'll be 1st and 5. I'm putting it in the belly of Dardar right here, seeing if we can get a little push. Got good down and distance to maybe come with a run.
Yeah, I think you'll see some heavy runs coming up.
Ogeron moving Dardar from the left to the right. He hands it to him. Bouncing outside. Nice gain. It's a Golden Motors first down. Across the 35 to the 33. Pickup of about 8 or 9 yards. Landon's going to run hard, and we talked about that last Friday. He's going to run hard. He's going to give you every single thing that he's got in his body. There he got 8 yards. And it's a Golden Motors first down.
And good hole on the Tarpon left side. Mason Alamo and Jack Chasson open up some big holes.
1st and 10. Ogeron gives it to him again, driving near the 30, pumping them legs across the 30. Look at that. Good hard run.
There's a white Nissan SUV blocking the ambulance gate.
Oh, my goodness.
White Nissan
So gain of about 7.
blocking the gate, please remove it immediately.
6:33 and counting in the third quarter. The Tarpons are up 30, looking to add to it. Caden Angelette checks into the game for South Lafourche. Dardar will take a breather. Tarpons have slowed their tempo quite a bit, as you would expect with the second half lead. Yeah, everybody on the line of scrimmage from Morgan City. Ogeron throws it as far as he can. Sanimo's out there, jumps up, and it's incomplete. Good coverage by number 30, Anthony Bourgeois, and the ball was a little underthrown. But then on the ricochet, Sanimo had a shot at it, but it fell incomplete.
It was the same as last week.
Yep. So it'll be 3rd and about 3, 6:03 to go in the third quarter. Angelette will be in the backfield with Ogeron. Usually this would be kind of an RPO look. I don't know if they'll want to run Carson, though, here. Yep, he'll keep it. Bouncing to the outside. Across the 25, across the 20. At the 5, falls at the 5-yard line, dropped at the 3. So Carson's got a Golden Motors first down on a big first down run, or big third down run, rather. It'll be 1st and goal from the 3. That last little cut back, he tripped.
Michael or Sheila Grove, please remove your vehicle. Michael or Sheila Grove, you're blocking an open parking area.
Be 1st and goal from the 3.
Open parking area.
Ogeron in the gun with Angelette. Carson's going to roll out. Try to turn the corner. He throws it. And it's a target. Touchdown. Luke Sanimo. 4-yard pitch and catch.
Another completion from Ogeron.
I think that might be the end of Carson's night. It's 52-16. Tarpons are going to try the extra point. You count them off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 touchdown passes, 2 touchdown runs. Welcome back. It's a 7-touchdown night for Carson Ogeron. And Amaro will try the extra point. Bang this one home, kid. Snap's a little low. The kick is wobbly and never gets there. It's 52-16. Tarpons are 0 for 2 in their extra point attempts tonight. We'll be back in 1 minute. The Tarpons are up big on KLEB.
Amaro set to kick for the Tarpons. Deep to return, Torres and Booty for the Tigers.
(52-16) our score. 5:14 to go in the third quarter. The Tarpons out front big, immediately by Morgan City at the 41-yard line, dropped at the 47-yard line.
Short kick,
Tigers have picked up around the 47-yard line. Lee on the return.
Scoreboard update brought to you by 3T Oil in the fourth quarter. 34 for Thibodaux, 7 for HL Bourgeois.
Thibodaux trying to make that push, see if they can get in the top 28.
Dugas said 3 out of 4. I don't know if that's an actual thing that'll happen. I know this, it'll be tough because that last game of the season's Destran. You got to win all the others if you don't beat them. 1st and 10 for Morgan City here. Mancuso in the gun, low snap, bounces to him. Looks down the field, throws it down the seams, caught, and it'll be a first down by 37, who gets twisted up. Mason Soignier, I hope he's okay. Yeah, he looks all right, but boy, he just
made him a 24.
Just got lucky, but he got twisted up. Dre Hughes on the tackle for South Lafourche.
Pick up a first down. Soignier on the reception.
I like this Dre Hughes. He is a good kid. He runs well. He attacks the ball for a 9th grader. Saw the way he was competing against Marcus Moller last week. Moller won the battles, but Hughes was always there. 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Low snap. It's thrown down the field. Incomplete. Was a little behind.
2nd and 10, Tigers.
Was intended for Soignier.
That time the Tigers had auto flow coming to the right. They had a one-on-one situation on a slant. Quarterback just missed them.
Yep. You had about a step and a half when Hughes there was behind him. And it'll be 2nd and 10. 4:31 to go in the third.
We had some quick games and some games that are going to drag.
And this is one of those that is going to drag. 2nd and 10. Mancuso. Tarpons shows some pressure. Here they come. No, just a 4-man rush. Throws it to the sidelines, caught by Richardson. And he's going to be slung down by number 6, Max Vedros, gain of about 8.
Tackle was made.
This will be 3rd and about 1.5 yards. Gain of about 8.5, 9 yards on the last one.
Number 6, Max Vedros.
4 minutes and counting in the third quarter. Lafourche is holding its own. Tarpons are in front, Thibodaux's in front, E.D. White in front. Trojans were fighting East St. John. 3rd and 1. And Mancuso, straight drop, throws it to the sideline, way over the receiver, Bourgeois' head. Pressure, forced a rush throw. Boy, I tell you, our power player of the game is likely going to either be Curall or Ogeron. But on any other night, Cameron Giskler could have earned it too. He is playing his butt off. He was there in on the pressure.
He always seems to be in the right spot.
Yep. Kid that loves the game, boy. 4th and 1 here for the Tigers. Oh, and the Tarpons gave it to him for free. Otan jumped into the neutral zone.
Encroachment penalty against
encroachment.
The Tarpons.
62 checking in the game.
James Bermudez. So the Tigers are on the move. Get a free first down, ball at the 29-yard line. Maybe the Tarpons can stiffen up one more time, keep them out of the end zone. Mancuso waiting on the snap. He's got it. Under pressure, throws it down the sideline, and is going to be incomplete. Number 11, Landon Jarvis, he turns and looks at the ball, could have intercepted that one. We have a flag at the 34-yard line. It was thrown before the pass was in the air. And we have chop block on Morgan City. So cut block, that'll move him back chop 15.
Against the offense.
From the spot. It's a huge.
Yep, it's going to be first down and a mile. The ball's now back near midfield. They've got to get to the 19. It'll be 1st and 30. See, I don't like how high school does everything the spot foul. I think it should be like the NFL. It's from the line of scrimmage, you walk it back 15. But it's the same for everybody. First and 10, or not first and 10, first and 30. Mancuso steps up into the pocket. He's in the grasp. Down he goes. 94 and 62. Bermudez and Otan got the sack.
52, Dustin Berg on the tackle.
Oh, 52, not 62. Dustin Berg, 52. Welcome back to the lineup.
No, I think it's 62.
Yeah, the PA said 52. I think, yeah, it is Bermudez, 62. Trust your instincts, just Claire.
Correction, 62, James Bermudez.
And these eyes don't miss a number.
Right. Second down and a ton for Morgan City. They've got to get to the Tarpon 19. They're at their own 46. Mancuso steps up in the pocket, flushed out. He's lower, ball comes out. The Tarpons got it, and the Tarpons will take over. Bermudez made the hit, and Blaze Beal fell on the football. Another forced turnover for South Lafourche, and the Tarpon offense takes the field. Look at those boys running on that field, having a good time.
James Bermudez with a tackle from behind the back.
Bermudez, 2 straight plays, gets to the quarterback. Morgan City coaching staff thought that was an incompletion, and they're going to say it's an incomplete pass. So all that for the defense to just have to retake the field. It'll be now 3rd and a mile. You got to reset the chains. It'll be 3rd down, and they're going to have to get to the 19-yard line.
Unless they're going to say that Blaze had the ball and fumbled it back to them.
Oh. I guess. I thought Blaze was laying on the ground when he recovered it. I guess that's what they're going to say.
Yeah, I thought he had dropped it.
Well, it'll be 1st and 10 for the Tigers. Another shot at it. They turn it over. The Tarpons turn it over on the fumble recovery. Waiting on the snap. Quarterback gets it, throws it down the middle, caught. Working across the 40 and dropped near the 35. That is Juan Villegas.
First down for the Tigers.
Making the grab. No, my bad. That's 37, not 32. Mason Soignier on the grab.
See, it's a matter of when quarterback has time to throw the football, it gives the receivers time to run those deeper routes.
For a 10th grader, Mancuso could really spin it. He's a good player. 1st and 10. Trips to the right. Mancuso under pressure, throws it to the sidelines, caught, and they're going to get some added on. This is going to be rough in the passer. Gained about 15.
On the play.
Caught by Soignier. Tarpons leveled him as he was throwing it. I assume it'll be roughing. It is. So they'll walk that from the 20 to about the 10, half the distance. And it will be 1st and goal.
We have a roughing the passer penalty against Lafourche.
How far will Mr. Trahan walk it off? He will drop the ball at the 12, or 13, or 12 and a half rather.
Yeah, he got tired. He just stopped.
First and 10. Tigers knocking on the door, but they're down big. They're down 52-16. Mancuso hands it off to the tailback who bounces outside, and he is going to score. That's a 12-yard touchdown. Anthony Bourgeois. There's 2 flags on the play.
I thought they were going to get 5 for holding downfield, but they got an offensive lineman.
Holding penalty.
There has been a flag on what feels like every single play of the 3rd quarter. And that's why it's 9:08 and we're still in the 3rd quarter.
All right, let's take some time to announce our 2022-23
So that will negate a touchdown, and it'll make it 1st and long.
Miss Alyssa Adams.
Look, if I'm Coach Bryce here, look, I'm saying, man, it's 0-0. Let's keep them out. Let's keep them out, man. I know you got the big lead, but we're playing for pride. We're trying to build some momentum. Let's keep them out. Be 1st and 20.
Adler Berg. Co-captain, Miss Madison Bruce.
Mancuso in the gun.
Co-captain, Miss Adeline Cantu.
Straight drop. under pressure, flushed out to the left, being chased down, turning the corner. Oh, he's leveled by Gisclair, and that's going to be a penalty. He was on the white, and Cameron hit him hard. He was being chased by Miles Stelter, and that's one where Cameron needs to pull back, because he was pretty easily on the white.
Avery Gisclair.
And our stretch of about 30 plays in a row with a penalty continues.
Ayla Guidry. Sophia Gilbo.
It's hard to.
Chloe Rishu. Your captain is Kinsley Taylor.
Cheer squad being shouted out.
Homecoming queen.
They're going to say second down.
And we also have 4 Tiny Tarpon cheerleaders. Thank y'all girls for being
What's going on here?
Miss Emma
The
Guidry.
sticks say second down. We've got a whistle.
Miss Madison Plazos. Miss Avery Collins. And Miss Sydney Dufresne. Give it up for your cheerleaders.
After the lights presented by Grand Isle Shipyard will begin at about 1:30 a.m.
Wish someone bring us breakfast.
And it is first down. That's what they were figuring out.
Yeah, next year we got to advance that show and take it on the road somewhere.
Take it on the road.
On the 10-yard line.
Sounds good to me. First and goal from the 10. Mancuso under a lot of pressure, throws it hot. Incomplete, intended for Logan Langston.
Pass is incomplete. Second down.
Between the two teams, they're going to throw 100 passes tonight. I mean, Morgan City's throwing it every single snap. The Tarpons have become a little more run heavy in the second half with the lead. But if you're an option guy like Lucella, you're not liking this one.
Oh, really?
Second and goal from the 10. Mancuso hands it to the back, nothing. Thrown back for a
Big
loss.
stop by the Tarpon defense.
They said, I'm going to show you, Mr. Gisclair. We're going to run it right here.
And then show me why they're not running it, lose 2 yards.
That Tarpon defense.
Tackles led by number 94.
Not
Tyler
happening.
Otan, number 95.
Otan on the stop, Stelter on the stop. That defensive front has done a nice job today. 40 seconds and counting, third and goal.
On the 12-yard line.
Mancuso gets the snap, throws it to the sideline, incomplete at the feet
Pass
of
intended,
Langston.
number 7 is incomplete.
Tell you something, all the pressures the Tarpons have got on Mancuso have rattled him a little bit. He had a little time there, but he forced it out pretty quickly, and it fell at the feet of his wideout.
And as much as Morgan City's throwing the ball, that's not easy to do what the defensive front's doing for the Tarpons. It's constant. Play after play after play, just putting pressure on them,
And a lot of it early in the game, Coach, was blitzing. Now just the front's getting home, and that's even better to see. Fourth and goal. They've got to get 12 yards here. Play action, throw a slant, and it's batted away at the line of scrimmage. Maybe Berg.
Number 26,
Abram Berg swatted that one down, and the Tarpons take over on downs.
First down on the 12
And we're going to see one Mr. Joshua Mack take the field for South Lafourche here. We know he's got reps and experience. He's started the last couple of games. Shout out to our Gazette team for the work they have done in recent nights. Riley Brantley's here. Abby's at CCA, also at the Thibodeau High game. Catherine Bourgeois has done an excellent job in recent nights. Our whole team is busting tail. I was at Ellender last night. Did a bunch of middle school this week. Making it happen for our community. First and 10. 52-16 our score. It's a sweeper in the Curel. There's a flag on the play. Curel picking through the line. He's going to go down at the 16. We'll wait on the marker. It is illegal shift.
Legal motion against the
Curel kind of gingerly walks off. Boy, you don't want to lose him. Be first and 15. If the clock starts when they blow it back in play, they won't have to run a play here.
He'll start the clock.
Thank you. So it'll be first and 15. Let's see. Tarpons are back on the ball. And they're not going to start the clock. Got to run another one. First and 15, Mack. We'll hand it to Angelette. Good hole on the left side. Driving forward to about the 18. Oh, that was Dardar, my bad. I thought that was Angelette. 21 instead of 22.
Stop by Torres for the Tigers.
And that'll be the end of the third quarter with our score: South Lafourche 52, Morgan City 16. We'll be back in 1 minute. The Tarpons are trying to ice this one away on KLEB.
We'd like to take a little time to
At Dennis, we're celebrating 75 years of excellent service to our employees and customers. When I think about what got us here is our value of service. And I think about how we uniquely service our employees and we service our customers and we care for our community. I think of the parallels to our relationship with Rev Business that we've established. Really see Rev Business as a trusted business partner that we could feel confident in is going to answer the call when we need their assistance and in a time of crisis.
We're going to have all the final scores when we do After the Lights. That'll be good. Second down and about 4.5 for the Tarpons here. Here's to having a very quick fourth quarter. Ball's at the 18-yard line. Tarpons have kind of an interesting formation. They got some receivers that are almost out of bounds here on the right side of the field. Mack hands it off. Nice gain. How far is he going to run? 40, 45, 50, 30, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, touchdown! Oh boy, Meathead! A long Tarpon touchdown run. Landon Dardar. 82 yards. Another guy that I coached for a lot of his booty days since he's been a little boy. Making me proud. That's an 82-yard touchdown run. It's 58-16.
I don't believe he was touched.
Landon Dardar busted through the line and he was gone. Tarpons will try the extra point. It's 58-16 here. That big offensive line saying, hey, Coach Young, we could get a push too. The snap is down. Amaro's kick is up. And it's good. That a boy, Emilio Amaro. 59-16. We'll be back in 1 minute on KLEB. It's 59-16, 82-yard touchdown run from Dardar and the extra point from Amaro, who will be kicking it away. We're in the running time. Tarpons have a big enough advantage to trigger that. Amaro with a low kick, high bounce. Hey, look out, that ball's still on the ground, and it'll be falling apart at the 25-yard line. Cameron just tried to pull it away at the last second, but the Tigers were laying on the turf with it.
Booty jumps in the ball.
And the officials missed a blindside block at the end of the play. A guy from Morgan City leveled a South Lafourche player. They missed it. Some clean shirts, perhaps, defensively.
They're going to put a few of them in.
Emilio Amaro check in. And let's run it. 11:30 and counting. Tarpons are up big. Let's see Morgan City. Do they have, oh, their quarterback's just now getting onto the field, Mancuso. There's going to be a delay game or a timeout. Play clock's down to 5. They're just getting into the huddle.
It'll be a delay.
Coach Meyer says, you know what, we're not calling a timeout. It will be a delay game.
They're not even going to call it. No.
Delay game on the Tigers.
We have a delay a game penalty against the Tigers.
Why is the clock stopped?
Didn't stop for us last week.
1st and 15 on the 20-yard line.
There it starts back, 1st and 15. The band is playing neck. That's not allowed 2 hours to the north from here. Mancuso throws it down the middle. It's caught by Linkston. Hit and drop near the original 6. It'll be 2nd and 10, gain of 5.
Tigers will pick up 5 in the last play.
South Lafourche will get their 2nd win of the season and will improve to 2-5 before heading to Lake Charles. Reminder again, that is on Thursday night out in West Louisiana, Southwest Louisiana. Visiting our friends in that area, they were ravaged by storms. Good to check on their progress. 2nd and 10. Mancuso throws it as far as he can, and boy, he's got a man. That's caught by number 5, Kyron Dugas, who falls down at the 33-yard line. So a good pitch and catch from the Tigers. Got behind Ja'Kai's Croissant there.
Connection to Dugas picks up
The Tigers seen a different defensive front end for the Tarpons. And they decided now we have a little bit extra time to throw the deep ball.
Yeah, we're not going to be sacked immediately, so let's take advantage. 1st and 10. Mancuso will have trips to the left and an empty set. Step into a throw that's overshot and intercepted. Who's got that one? I think that's DeCure.
I think so.
Making a man miss at the 40, pushed out at the 45. The Tarpon defense forces another turnover. Let me tell you something, that was a hard catch from DeCure.
Exactly right, that was. He went up there and he high-pointed that ball, and that was a good interception.
Final score, scoreboard update. Oh, you gave it to us early, my bad. Thibodeau beats Bourgeois 34-7. But we'll say it again, that's sponsored by 3T Oil. Tarpons will try to run this one out. Another scoreboard update brought to you by 3T Oil. Final score, E.D. White 41, Donaldsonville 8. Can E.D. White play or what?
Yes.
The problem is Division II Select is brutal. You got Turlings and Lafayette Christian in there. They played last night with Turlings getting a win. Here the Tarpons will play 1st and 10. High snap, Mack flushed out. And he's leveled and dropped. Big loss.
Loss of 13.
Jose Riviera.
A couple of Tiger defenders.
81's at wide receiver for the Tarpons. Levi Danos. Seeing 34. Caleb Ingram. Titan Alamo. Jack Leday. These are some guys that don't get a whole lot of varsity playing time. Let's see if they can get open here. 2nd and long, high snap, and who fell on it? Mack, I think. So Tarpons are having some snap issues. It's going to be 3rd and Leeville right now for the Tarps.
3rd and long for the Tarpons.
3rd and Leeville.
Little hard count. They're not bluffing, or not coming, rather. Got to get to the Morgan City 47. Like they may be showing some pressure. Matt gets the snap, flushed out, and will throw it incomplete. Intended for Dardar. And the Tarpons will punt it away.
And the Tarpons will send out their punt team.
Nicholas Coleman on the field as a punter for the first time tonight.
Is it the first time?
Coleman will be standing at the 10-yard line. Here's the snap. Gets it away. Good kick. High. A little depth to it. Bounces near midfield. We'll get a little roll. Get an even better roll. That's a hell of a kick, Nicholas Coleman.
That's his best punt of the year.
Yeah, that's killed at the 35-yard line. That's an excellent job from Coleman. And he was under some pressure. Got it away, and it's a beauty. Flips the field. Morgan City will take over at their own 35. And with this running time, we're going to be out of here in a jiffy. That's already down to 6:10, and it's counting.
Yeah, and Coleman, he had 20 punts on the year. He was averaging 27 and a half.
Well, not anymore. Maybe on the other side of 30 now after that one. That's 40-plus yard kick there.
And most of those punts came under pressure.
Yep. 1st and 10 for the Tigers, trying to get a score for the road, though the Tarpons are going to win this one tonight.
Got some big games around the state. We're going to hopefully get some scores before we leave this evening. Acadiana and Curtis tonight. That'll be a big game.
Let's go Rams. 1st and 10. Straight drop from Mancuso. Pump fake, flushed out, cutting back in. He's going to slide after getting about 3. Number 28 was there, Hayden Leveron.
Tackle was made.
I see a kid not on my roster, 37. See if Coach Guitros can maybe get an ID for number 37 from us. He's not on our roster.
2nd and 6, Tigers.
2nd and 6. That's Hayden Abear, 37. Mancuso, straight drop, steps up, throws it down the sideline, incomplete.
Pass is incomplete.
Boy, our buddy David St. Pierre is working overtime tonight. Scoreboard update brought to you by 3TR, Lutcher 35, Honville 14. Thanks for the scoreboard update, D.
Damien working? I didn't even catch the score. What was it?
The way that you so quickly said that. Lutcher 35, Honville 14. 3rd down and 6. Mancuso throws it to the sideline. It's caught, getting a 1st down. Driving near midfield, dropped at the 48-yard line. Another scoreboard update brought to you by 3T Oil. John Curtis 35, Acadiana 14. Final score.
Wow.
That's surprising to me too. Not the result, but that was a little bit of a blowout is surprising to me.
Another game I'm looking at, Shaw and Bell Chase. Both teams are 4-2 on the year.
I saw a story earlier in the week, and I'll tell you after this 1st down play, Mancuso throws it down the field and is going to be caught by number 21, Booty, and he's going to take it into the end zone for a Morgan City touchdown.
That young man showed some speed on that sideline.
So it's 59-22, the Tigers score. But I saw a story about Coach Crutchfield, who's a veteran coach, been all over the state. He went to Bogalusa this season, and like they're number 1 in like division, like 3A, Division 3 public schools or whatever. So all it took him was 1 year to get it rolling. Here, this one's winding down. It's running time. It's 59-22. The Tigers just scored. They'll attempt a 2-point conversion. Mancuso going to hand it on the outside sweep run, and they're going to get in easily. That's number 8, Bias. Tigers score, well, you better score, because that's their first offense against the Tarpons backup defense. And they do put it in, 59-24. We'll be back in 1 minute with the rest of this game. 1 minute here on KLEB. the clock just continued to run during the commercials. So, yeah, the Tarpons may not even get the ball back. 1:30 and counting.
And I was going to ask, why doesn't it stop again if you're under 40?
I don't know.
For the Tigers.
If BJ wants to get some guys some reps here after this kickoff, he may have to call a timeout. It'll be fair call to the 25-yard line there by 10, which, no, that ain't 10. 16, Caden Messer. That's not Caden Messer. Caden Messer's up here.
Caden's like 5 feet from
I was just saying, yeah, if Messer caught that, that was a really bad kick. That's Terrence Petrie who caught it.
What hustle.
Yeah.
He caught that ball and ran back up here.
So on a night where Trug decides the coin toss for South Lafourche, Messer catches one from the press box. Been an interesting night.
Well, next week, Trug defer.
1 minute and 1 second to go. They do stop the clock. St. Louis, our opponent next Thursday, they beat Lake Charles College Prep 23-13. Lake Charles actually had a good record coming in, so that's a great win. Luke Petrie checks into the game on the Tarpon offensive line. Back in the gun. Looking to throw it out to the sideline. It's going to be caught. Working it up the field is going to be Levi Danos.
Joshua Mack connects to number 81.
Getting a gain of about 5. Good job, Levi. Maybe time for one more play. Mack will throw it to him again. This time he's going to be hit and dropped. Danos is fired up. Gained about 2 on that one. The sideline's having a good time. Can you get off one more? There's the snap. And he'll take a knee. So that'll be the end of the ball game. Our final score, South Lafourche 59, Morgan City 24. The Tarpons get a big win. Coach, some final thoughts?
You may have already heard, we're now Rev and Rev Business, but rest assured, we're still the same locally owned company committed to our community. With our revolutionizing community grants program, our 400 plus employees had the chance to tell us which community organizations they wanted to support. We'll remain committed to supporting and revving up local nonprofits and schools. Here at Rev and Rev Business, we take pride in being part of the special place we call home. Check us out online at letsrev.com.
That's a South Lafourche earns their second win of the season.
Oh, they came out and really didn't start the way I think it's on offensive wise they did. Defense gave up a few. Then they settled down, and I think a great plan by the defensive staff, putting pressure on Morgan City the entire time. Didn't allow them much time to throw the football, and offense executed again.
Well, we're going to tear down the equipment. We're going to head to Coach Colley's office. It's After the Lights, presented by Grand Isle Shipyard. We'll be back in about 20 minutes or so with more Tarpon talk as South Lafourche gets a big win here, 59-24 over Morgan City. Good night, everybody, for now.